Okay. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like I enjoy listening to the comfy cafe jazz music, only to walk outside and realize that I can't hear it out here. So I guess I'm just gonna be in stony silence out here. But that's fine. That's fine. As long as I can see chat out here. Which, come on, Mr. Laptop. Okay. Someone in chat say something. While I do that, I'm gonna even out the camera because it's kind of crooked. Oh, hold on, I can fix this. Nobody probably cares, but I do, and I notice it, so whatever, dude. You do a little like that, it's probably a little better. Alright. Alright, chat. Do I got you? Oh, I got you. Hello, hello. You're ready for a comfy pumpkin stream, as am I. Oh, it's a beautiful fall day outside. It's cloudy, but that's fine. Comfortable enough to just be sitting out here chilling. Got the trees starting to change color, sorta. Just give it like another week or so, it'll probably be like maximum comfy status, but we'll get there, we'll get there. And we're outside on my balcony, aka the former campground that I've used in the past for camping. And today we're going to be doing a little pumpkin carving. It's not quite cooking, like you would traditionally see, I guess, when I'm doing the non-WoW streams, but it's an idea that was floated out by someone, I don't remember who, but somebody said, like, you should do a pumpkin carving stream. And I was like, you know what, that would be sort of fun. So, we're not going to get overcomplicated today. I'm not, like, planning something elaborate. We're just going to carve some pumpkins. Because, it's seasonal, right? And it's that sort of season, and I figured, like, yeah, I like pumpkins, sure. Now, that being said, I haven't actually carved a pumpkin pretty much in my entire adult life. I mean, I did it as a kid, sure, but like as an adult, like I've never really had a reason to carve a pumpkin. So I figured, hey, you know what, maybe we'll test out our carving skills on stream, especially considering that when I was a kid, I only ever did like the most basic, simple, ultra normie, like little regular pumpkin smiley, whatever, which we'll do one of those today just to kind of, I guess, get warmed up. But we do want to do something like maybe a little tiny bit more complex as the second thing. And then maybe a third one. You can see I've got 3 pumpkins, so for sure I have 2 things in mind. But a third pumpkin is partially there just to be a backup pumpkin in case I really fuck up one of them. And also, if I don't fuck up, it's just going to be there for, I don't know, potentially something as a third thing that we could carve. I don't really know what it would be. But a Joel pumpkin? Yeah, I'm not really sure how I'd do that. Kind of hard to carve in an entire fish into a pumpkin, but whatever. It can be chat's choice. If we still have the third pumpkin and we haven't messed up the previous 2, then we could, in theory, justify just like the third pumpkin just for whatever chat wants. I don't know. It's on the menu. Not cooking today. We're just carving some pumpkins. Now that being said, even if I'm not going to make anything, I'm not going to eat anything, you know, you boys got to drink something, and I'm pretty sure it's kind of obvious to you guys as to what it's going to be. I went to the liquor store today. I was just like, okay, I want to get the most basic bitch pumpkin beer I can possibly find, and I literally found something called the Schlafly, that's the brewery, whatever, Schlafly Pumpkin Ale. And I figured that would be pretty damn perfect for a pumpkin carving stream, right? So I figured, all right, that's the one we're having. Now, I'll be honest, not really the sort of beer I would normally buy. There it is. Okay. Schlafly? I don't know what sort of name that is for a brewery, but sure. Schlafly, and they're from, oh, they've got multiple locations. Looks like they're all in Missouri for the most part. Oh, one in Illinois. Okay, well, there you go. But we're gonna give this a shot and sip on this over the course of the stream, assuming it's not like completely disgusting, which I don't think it will be. Now, before we actually drink it, let me kind of read you the description of what it is on the side of this 6-pack and tell you, basically figure out why it's not really something I would normally drink. It's described as dessert in a bottle, which I'll admit immediately is kind of a red flag for me because usually I don't like any sort of type of alcohol that's like sickeningly sweet. To me, like something like desserty would imply like this will be really sweet, but I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, this says, a perfect example of our seasoned sweetness and spice. Wait, what? Where's seasoned? Wait, what? Okay, this text is really weird. It's like split down the middle. How am I supposed to read this? Oh, okay, I get it. All right, let me try that again. A perfect example of our approach to crafting beer, our pumpkin ale is thoughtfully well balanced with highlights of seasoned sweetness and spice. This might just be the closest thing to pumpkin pie in a bottle. here's to pumpkin season. I mean, I don't think I'm getting any more I don't think I can get any more pumpkin-y than this, right? So, yeah, I love pumpkin pie. Who doesn't, right? But I'm not sure I'm gonna feel about pumpkin pie in a bottle. But oh, I didn't even see this when I bought this. 8%? God damn. Okay. Guess your boy's getting a little toasty tonight, but that's fine. Okay. Non-alcoholic. Get the fuck out of here, please, please. 8%, of course. That is way higher than I assumed it would be. You kind of assumed it was gonna be like the super sweet, like barely alcoholic beer, but no, looking like it'll be just fine. All right. Well, shall we? This alcohol's rated pretty decent, is it? I don't know. I just saw it. I was looking for something pumpkin, and this is the obvious one that they had at the liquor store. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. And I mean, it's pretty damn generic named, right? Literally just pumpkin ale, but pumpkin pie in a bottle. Let's see. Oh. All right. It says, Schlafly Pumpkin Ale blends the spices of harvest with full-bodied sweetness for a beer that tastes like pumpkin pie. Here's to pumpkin season. All right. Here's to pumpkin season. Cheers, chat. Not bad. Now, I will say, immediately I can tell you, it's definitely on the sweeter side and a little bit sweeter than I prefer, but it's not like hit you in the face sickeningly sweet, so I can definitely drink this. The pumpkin pie note, very strong. You can definitely taste the pumpkin, and just these spices in general definitely taste like a, I wouldn't say pumpkin pie, but more like a, it's got like the strong hints of like cinnamon and allspice and maybe like nutmeg in there, which is not a bad thing. Is it like a pumpkin spice latte? Sorta, yeah. Not nearly as sweet as that, thankfully, but it tastes like a brown ale. So if you know beer at all, it tastes like a brown ale with a influence of pumpkin to it. So I assume that's probably like the base of this would be a brown ale, and then they just add a lot of pumpkin to the mash or whatever they call it for beer specifically, and made it into a pumpkin ale. So good. I'm okay with it. I'll drink it. Absolutely. 8% too. All right, sure. Straight from the Midwest. Can't complain. Wood? Yeah, tasty. Very tasty. Alrighty, cool. Well, alright, first things first, before I do anything else, let me put the rest of this in the fridge. That way it stays nice and cool over the course of the stream. This campground, as we all know, fully equipped with a fridge and a full kitchen. Appreciate that. And chances are, I guess I'll have to get up frequently during the stream to grab new brewskis, but you know what? I can live with that. That's okay. I'm willing to put in the effort. Now, when it comes to carving, like I said, I'm not exactly super experienced. I've done it as a kid, of course, but I haven't done it in, I mean, probably in like 20 years, to be honest. So, we're basically starting from scratch in that regard. And I've never done any sort of fancy pumpkin carving, like I said earlier. I've only done like the super basic, just, you're a kid, so you just do super basic stuff, right? So maybe chat, I don't know if we have any seasoned pumpkin carvers in chat, but if you guys have any tips for pumpkin carving, I will allow you to backseat pumpkin carve at least a little today. That is allowed. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, so with that being said, I guess let's just get into it. Okay. Now, I did not own any sort of pumpkin carving stuff, and initially I was thinking like, could I just use like a regular kitchen knife? Is that gonna work? And the more I thought about it, the more I figured like, you know what? I don't really feel like cutting my fingers off. So I decided to go to Walmart today and buy the cheapest possible thing I could find. So we got ourselves the Pumpkin Masters, #1 selling brand, all-in-one pumpkin carving kit. Oh shit, includes 12 pieces. Oh boy. Doesn't include 12. I see 4 pieces, which is fine, but 12? Where's 12? Oh, okay. Like, oh, well, you can break apart the scoop and make it smaller, and so therefore it breaks into smaller parts, and so therefore it's actually more than just 4. Okay, whatever. Sure. And then I think this whole thing also comes with like a book full of like potential pumpkin designs, which that's adorable, but I don't think I'm gonna really follow any of these. But it does come with some instructions. I actually don't hate that. I don't hate that. This is advising you carve an opening from the bottom of your pumpkin? What the fuck? Ooh, don't you just do the top? Like, who does it from the bottom? Huh? Well, that's not a thing, is it? I'm gonna do it from the top unless chat has a reason not to do it from the top. Oh, I get it. This is a whole thing where you can like cut out the page and like apply the pattern, like tape it onto the pumpkin, so that way you can just like use it like to trace. I mean, I mean, I guess they're making it as easy as possible, but yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna kind of YOLO it and do my own thing. Okay, well, sure, why not? I might like being a switch versatile. What? Huh? Cutting from the bottom makes them rot faster too. Yeah, I've literally never seen anybody cut them from the bottom. Like, how is that? Is that a thing? I don't think that's a thing. Everyone just cuts from the top. Like, hello, let's not reinvent the wheel here. Come on. All right, so let's take this stuff out, shall we? Really, the only thing I actually kind of needed was like the carving knife, like the little scoop thing. I mean, like a metal spoon that I'm sure would have worked just fine, but whatever. Come on out. You'd assume all the stuff is probably kid-friendly as well, so streamer-friendly as well, I assume. Yeah, I would have a difficult time injuring myself on this, so that's good news. A little scoop, little cheap-ass plastic scoop. I might just grab my my metal spoon eventually because this feels ultra cheap. Unsurprisingly, because I bought it for $4 at Walmart. Yeah, who knew it's gonna feel a little cheap. And I guess you got your big boy pumpkin carving knife. Cheap as much as possible, make it hollow in the middle to save on plastic. Nice. And then I don't know what this fourth little thing is. Like this, it's almost like just like a tiny little screwdriver. I guess maybe this is like for poking holes. Probably for that, I'd assume. So, sure. Okay, there you go. Fourth piece. Oh, it's a top-bottom joke. Oh, I've never seen a human being naked, so I wouldn't know what you're talking about. Never seen myself naked. As we all know, I'm a wholesome Christian who enjoys pumpkin ale, but that's okay. Your Christians are allowed to drink. That's fine. Okay. Now, random AI says the stem has nutrients. I mean, probably, but I don't plan on eating these, so I'm not really sure why that matters, but also, let me put it this way. I'm going to carve these and then just probably immediately throw them away because I'm going to keep it real. I have really no place to put pumpkins or to display them. I mean, I guess I could leave them on my balcony, but I don't really care about them rotting because, like, it's kind of just for stream. And am I wasting 3 pumpkins? I guess, but it's not like they weren't going to not be killed because they were already... Okay, whatever. Anyways, all right. So, let's get started. Like I said, I just want to kind of start off with like the basic bitch pumpkin design. So I'm actually going to move the perspective of where I'm sitting over to... I'm going to sit on this side of the table so that way you can kind of see me cutting into the pumpkin, because if I kept with that other POV, you would just not see anything as far as me cutting into it. So if we do it from this POV, it should work a little bit better, right? All right, chat, where do I put Joel? Where do I put everything here? Joel can go like over here. Hey, buddy. And then pumpkins, I can just start with one, I guess. Let me start with this one. What's the biggest one? I guess this is the biggest one. By a little bit, yeah. Ideally, I guess you want to, like, because each side has like each pumpkin has like a flat side, and that's probably, I assume, the side that it was like leaning on when it was growing in the ground, right? Okay, I think we'll start with this one right here. I'm gonna save, I think this is the best shaped one for actually carving, so I'm gonna save this one for the second one, I think. Oh yeah. And then this one's pretty good too, actually. This one's not bad. Okay, we'll start with this one, actually. Fuck it. This can be our backup pumpkin, I guess. Wait. All right. There's chat. That'll work. That'll work. All right. So, I think the first one, like I said, we're gonna make. Let's not get cute with it. Let's literally just make like the little smiley pumpkin, right? With like that includes the teeth, and like the 2 little triangle eyes is fine, right? Right. Do people normally put like a nose on one too? So like, would you put like the little triangle nose there as well? Because in my head at least, you stick with just the triangle eyes, and then like the little smiley thing, right? No need to reinvent the wheel? Okay, sure, let's do that. Should I not use markers to paint the face on? I got a pen? Is that something? I kind of figured a Sharpie would be, I mean, I've got a Sharpie too, but I thought that might be like too obnoxious as far as the markings on the pumpkin if I end up not cutting exactly correct, but I figure a pen is maybe a little bit more subtle. So I got a pen. If that doesn't work, I can grab a Sharpie, I guess. Oh, the beer. All right. Hi, chat. Weird angle for me to be sitting at, for you looking at me, but that's okay. This'll work. All right. All right, just something. Yeah. Okay, so, yeah, I guess without further ado, let's just kind of start. Oh, well, no, I guess I gotta do the whole thing, right? Okay, so I guess I just cut a circle on top here, right? Just something, I don't know. Seems reasonable. I don't even know why I'm bothering tracing this, but I guess I'll trace the circle I'm going to cut just to, I don't know, make it feel like I know what I'm doing. Sure. Seems like it'll be a perfectly fine circle on top. Alright, sure. So, I guess this thing, like I said, is supposed to be a hole puncher into the pumpkin. Oh, oh. Sure. Now, for you silly Europeans or those that have never carved a pumpkin before, pumpkins are not just like hollow and completely filled with nothing, right? They're filled with like a bunch of basically just pumpkin guts that essentially, I don't know, it's gonna be pumpkin gore. You'll see once we take it out. And there's a shitload of seeds inside there, so like we're gonna have to like scoop that out, hence like what the scooper thing is for. Seeing the side of streamers' heads a trip. I know, I am actually a three-dimensional human being. I don't exist just from my 2D front of my face. Had a haircut recently, so hopefully we're looking nice and clean. All right. Yeah, okay, good. Anyways, making pumpkin seeds too? I don't think so. So like when I grew up, it was like just would carve pumpkins with my parents. Okay, there we go. When I would carve pumpkins with my parents, I'm quickly noticing this is very unstable. Can I put Joel up here? Is that gonna? It's not windy today. It should be fine. Oh, careful, Joel. All right, is that in frame? Joel, you're good? Oh yeah, that's good. Okay. Actually, is it blocking the trees though? It's fine. Okay, cool. So, when I grew up, I remember carving pumpkins with my parents, and my sister for that matter. And my parents, especially my dad, because he was doing his whole dad thing, would always talk about it like, oh yeah, when all these seeds that you got in the pumpkin, make sure you save those. We'll save those, and we'll toss them into the oven on this little baking tray, and we'll have toasted pumpkin seeds. Yeah, it's a great snack. Oh yeah, I can't wait. Oh, I love pumpkin seeds. And so we were all like, yay, pumpkin seeds, cool. And then he would do it, right? He would do the whole scoop them all out and separate it from the pumpkin goo, the pumpkin guts, whatever. Bake them up, and then just, all right, take the tray out of the oven, like, there you go, toasted pumpkin seeds, they're ready to go. And then like over the next week, they proceeded to be completely untouched, and nobody fucking bothered outside of like the token couple that you tried just cause. And the main issue I have with pumpkin seeds is like, it's a lot of work for very, very little reward. It'd be one thing if like, it was like pistachios, right? Where like, okay, yeah, you have to open the seed, but once you open it, you got this nice little fatty pistachio nut inside there. But pumpkin seeds, from what I remember, are very tiny. They're like the size of sunflower seeds. They're extremely small. So like by the time you get them out of their little seed thing, like you get this tiny, tiny little shell that you can just like kind of like and then it's like you eat it with you literally don't even have to chew it. It's so small. And like I'm pretty sure you probably end up wasting more calories like literally just getting it out of the shell than you do actually eating the seeds. So I was always underwhelmed by pumpkin seeds as a kid, and I never personally bothered with eating a ton. Okay, there we go. I'm starting to think that I maybe cut this at too much of like a shallow angle. Maybe I should have cut more down, but we'll see how well I can scoop this out of here. But anyways, there you go. And then here's the inside. For those that don't know what a pumpkin on the inside looks like, it's just a lot of pumpkin guts and seeds and shit. Then we gotta use this little scooper to get it all out. So, okay, let's do it. I think the lesson I've learned is number one, cut a sharper angle into here for the next one, and also number two, maybe make the hole on top a little wider, but let's see how well this works. Yeah, it'll work, it'll work. All right. So the idea, okay, I can already tell why the scraper's gonna be fucking worthless, because it unscrews at the bottom and just like, okay. But it's got these little serrated edges. I suppose that part's useful, because otherwise just a regular metal knife or metal spoon might have a difficult time getting all this shit out. We'll see. I might try the other metal spoon later, but alright, so if you scoop it on out, here's what you get. Shitload of pumpkin goo and pumpkin seeds, which these are the seeds that you would then, extract from the goo, and this is what you would bake right there. Not large, and I promise you the seed inside there is like extremely tiny, so I'm just gonna throw away the seeds. I know Linham's gonna be very disappointed in me, sorry bud, but like, personally, I'm good, dog. If you feel like taking all these seeds, baking them yourself, and then extracting every single one from the shell and then sending them back to me, absolutely I'll eat them. But otherwise, I'm good. Bruh, it's just too much work, man. It's so much work for like zero reward. Just not worth, man. Not worth. Sue me. All right. Come on, come on. So we gotta like get it nice and clean in there, so that way eventually we can stick a little candle down there. Because the idea is that you want your pumpkin to be able to glow from the inside. It's gotta be glowing, queen. Oh. Oi, come on. Put a little seed bin here. This would be my bathroom trash bin that we've repurposed to be our pumpkin trash bin. Dali from tank top to dress shirt? Are you in the right stream? You're saying that as if I like wear tank top exclusively only ever. Basically, you're just like self-reporting that you only ever watch the Salvador raid streams. Not a good look. I gotta wear like the company seasonal plaid shirt, you know? Gotta dress for the season. Alright, we got like most of the stuff out. Now we just gotta get like kind of the scraps out of here. Oy, come on. Oi. Come on. My Chromebook goes to sleep way too fast. Oi. I read chat and I gotta touch it like what feels like every minute or something just to keep it lit up. Booty. Here for the pumpkin carving kit review? Yeah, I mean, so far I'd say the knife worked fine. The spoon is... The scooper's, I mean, definitely $4 Walmart pack quality. Not the best, but whatever. It is getting the job done, even if it's a little bit more scuffed than I'd prefer. The thing that's really annoying is like the bottom of this thing unscrews. So you can have like a little smaller thing, which is like fine. I get it if you want to like be able to carve a smaller space, but the issue is that like because it unscrews, like when you try to like ratchet it at all, like at an angle in here, it just starts unscrewing itself, which is really annoying. Not ideal, but whatever, it works. Whatever. I think we're getting most of the guts out of there now, so basically just need to work on getting the rest of the seeds out, and then we are good to go. Not like it's the end of the world if we have some excess seeds left in there. It's not a big deal, but come on. By the way, for those European minds that can't possibly comprehend the idea of buying pumpkins because you've never seen a pumpkin in your life, this cost me, what is it, $4.50 a piece? Pumpkins being pretty much all over the fucking place in the United States during the fall. You can very reasonably acquire your pumpkin that you can then put on your porch and forget that it's there after 3 weeks, and then it's just this rotting, disgusting, black, moldy mess that you are pretty sure it's a biohazard and it's going to start like the next pandemic. We've all been there at some point, right? Like, ooh, pumpkin carving, hooray! And then like a day after you've done it, you look at it, you're like, wow, that looks cool. And then a week after, you're like, well, it looks a little weird, but it's fine. And then you kind of forget it's there. And then a month later, when it's like November 15th, you realize you got this fucking science experiment on your patio. All right, there we go. I think we're about done here. I think that qualifies as cleaned. All right, let me show you the inside here. I just sort of like, it tastes like pumpkin. Yeah. All right, there you go. That's what we want it to look like right there. Big old pumpkin ussy right there. Oh my, pumpcussy? Pussy would just be regular pussy, so that doesn't really work. But anyways, you get it. Chat, don't stick your dick in that, okay? I'm pretty sure most of you wouldn't be able to get much pleasure out of this anyways. All right, cool. I assume our little cap still works as well. Pump cussy is probably the best way to do it. All right, there we go. See? All right. Nice. All right. I guess I'll scrape the top as well to get these guts off. Now, one thing I've always wondered about pumpkins, and maybe chat is smarter than I am and can answer this question. Most plants, right, they've got seeds in them somehow that they can then somehow have animals that either eat the fleshy, tasty part, or somehow the seeds get distributed into the ground where they'll grow new plants, right? But how exactly does a pumpkin spread its seeds? Like, what animal is about to just be like, oh, I'm gonna take this giant bite of pumpkin that's gonna contain the seed inside there? I have no idea how that works. You know, I should get paper towels. 1 second. Inside of the pumpkin's a little juicy. Okay. yeah. Ussy stream, let's go. Yeah, a little pump gussy. All right. Ugh. Now we can begin the process, I guess, of drawing the face on that we're going to carve out. Any rodent can get through the skin with enough time, I guess, but like, are the rodents going to eat the little fleshy center or something? I don't really know how that works. Maybe when it rots, the animals can get it, I guess, but do animals want to eat the rotted pumpkin at that point? Ugh. If anybody's ever like seen or been around a rotting pumpkin, that's not really something you're really desperate to eat. It's kind of mushy. Ugh. All are saying the pumpkin decomposes and the seeds spread, but you're sure an animal will eat it and the seeds will just pass through the animal like corn. Vivi's cock is already out. Good, good. I expect all of you to be buck-ass naked right now watching the stream. I would expect nothing less. All right, cool. So I think I'm just going to carve this side here. This side seems like the kind of outward-facing flat part, so let's do this side, shall we? And as far as what the face is going to look like, I'm thinking we do just something like maybe the triangle eyes sort of thing. Okay, is this actually going to work on here? Yeah, that's definitely not going to work. Let me just get a Sharpie. All right, all right. Wishful thinking that a regular pen would get the job done, I guess. It's fine, I got a Sharpie, all right. Try that again. So like right here, and maybe actually a little wider, so like, yeah, that'll work. All right, nice. So maybe like this sort of thing, and that sort of thing. Looks like a pretty typical pumpkin. Oh, I should have done it shifted a little bit. Nah, that's fine. All right, and then like just like the little happy face that'll have some teeth in there, right? So like one of those. One of those. And kind of comes up that way, right? That's pretty basic bitch pumpkin carving as far as I'm concerned, right? Basic bitch pumpkin design. Exactly. That's what we're starting with. Don't worry. We're gonna try to get a little more fancy with the second one, but the first one I feel like I just want to like confirm that I know what the fuck I'm doing. This seems pretty damn basic and good. Now, question is to Chad, do we add the nose? I feel like it's fine without the nose. I don't know. I'm certainly no pumpkin design expert, but I feel like whenever you see a carved pumpkin, more traditionally, there's no nose in the middle, so I think we're Gucci as is. No, I don't know. I mean, when you carve the basic bitch pumpkin, does it usually have the nose? Does it have the sniffer? Is that a thing? I don't know. Chat, what should I do? I'll leave it up to you. You would say yes. Okay, Slupo says yes. Any other input? Look it up. Lido says yes, nose. I don't really give a shit like what the... I'll just do whatever. Okay, whatever. We'll do it. Whatever. Upside down triangle for the nose? Is that what it would really look like? Are you sure, chat? Upside down nose? Usually see with the triangle nose, do you? Okay, so then upside down triangle, is that what we're doing? Yeah, alright, I can do that. Just looked it up, most don't have a nose. Yeah, that's what I thought. I could have sworn that like no nose is a thing. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? Let's carve this out first, and then if it feels like, oh, something's missing, we can always shift and just add the nose, right? But at least for now, normal triangle, sorry, is the standard. Is it? I mean, I'm just gonna start with the design we got right now. We can always pivot and add the nose if we feel like that's necessary. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, how do I put this at an angle where you can actually like see what I'm doing? Because if I cut it like this way, like if I was smart, I would have sat this other way so you could see me carving this better. But I'm right-handed, right? So I want to like do it like this way, but then you can't see me cutting at the pumpkin at all. I could literally have my back to chat. That'd be kind of awkward. But does this work? Yeah, fuck it. This is fine. Can you see anything? I hope so. Oh yeah, there is an emoji for it, isn't there? There's the only one that I think I added before. No, never mind, but yeah. Alright, you're right, that emoji does. If that emoji uses like the circle eyes or like the oval eyes, that's definitely not a thing. Anybody who gives a pumpkin eyes and makes them circulars. Out of their gourds, dude. Everyone knows that a pumpkin has triangle eyes. Come on now. Okay, there we go. We kind of just like... Oh, come on. Just pop that out. Oh. There we go. Gonna have to pull that out, I guess. Oi. Alright. This is kind of why I didn't want to use a Sharpie. I can still see like, the remnants of the Sharpie outline on there. Can I clean it off at all? Yeah, I guess you can use a paper towel. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's fine, I guess. Okay, cool. Go again. Come on. Oh, right. Hole puncher thing. Ugh. Some pumpkin homicide being committed. Stand up and position the camera at crotch level? Bro, you're not gonna get that for free, obviously. Now, I'm, if anything, even feeling weird about the fact that you're probably seeing me from an angle you've literally never seen me from before. You get to see, like, almost the back side of my head, where I'm gonna reveal my secret bald spot that no one's ever seen before. Oh, you know, it turns out using a jank-ass, cheap plastic table to do this on is maybe not the most ideal circumstances for carving a pumpkin, but imagine spending more than $20 on a folding table. Couldn't be me. Oi. Alright, there we go. Probably even pull this one out. Neat. Okay, there you go. My haircut is lit, no kappa. I got it for $20 at Great Clips. Thank you. I'm something of a haircut elitist, right? Not just gonna let any Great Clips cut my hair. It's gotta be the one in Lafayette, Indiana, near the Walmarts. Cleanest ears in it? Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, funny thing is you never even see my ears because normally they're covered on stream by the headphones, right? So you're getting nice SalvDali ear POV in the stream. You're welcome, chat. Alright, so I guess we'll just do this part now. What side do I start from? It'd be so much less awkward if I was like literally just... Maybe I should just sit on the other side, actually. I could do that. Why am I so resistant to this? Why don't I just sit on this side? Is gonna be a POV that works? Probably. I don't know. Sure. Okay. Rearrange this so I can see chat properly. Wait. Yep, that'll work. Okay. Sorta. Yeah, whatever. Good enough. Alright. Why did I not just do it this way from the start? I don't know. Okay, so... Yeah. Strimmer is real, confirmed. Yes, I can confirm I am a 3D human being that actually exists in the world outside the internet. Shocker, I know. Okay, oh shit, now we gotta get a little freaky here. We gotta actually take like a vertical step up. Alright, okay. I feel like I made this tooth really narrow. I'm gonna make this tooth actually wider than I originally drew out here. There we go. Whoa, careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Is that cut? Yeah. By the way, originally I was thinking of having like a candle lit on top of this table that I was going to be carving the pumpkin on. Yeah, safe to say that would be a poor idea and quite the fire hazard, so glad I decided against doing that. Okay. Other side. Once again, I think I'll make this tooth a little bit wider than I originally drew out here. Oh my. By the way, probably easier to push the mouth from the inside out. I'm not 8, alright? I think we'll be okay. I think from either direction I should be I get what you're saying. It's probably easier to, like, than trying to extract it from the inside, but I'm a man. I can extract it whatever way I need to. Insert clip of SpongeBob saying, "I am a man holding a small little razor." If you've never seen SpongeBob, this stream must be so confusing, considering that I reference that, like, constantly every stream. Okay. Oh. Do we have detachments? Is it happening? Oh. Oh, shit. There we go, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Professional pumpkin carver right there. Oh, baby. I've never actually... Can you just eat the raw inside of a pumpkin? Is that, like, gonna kill me? Am I gonna get any sort of, like, weird exotic disease if I do that? Because I know people are like, oh, don't eat raw eggs. Don't eat raw flour. It's gonna kill you. What about raw pumpkins? Do they put any weird pesticide shit in here? Well, it's fine. I was expecting this to be like, oh, but I'm like, okay. I mean, it tastes like uncooked pumpkin. I mean, I guess you could eat all of this, and I guess, I'm assuming it won't kill me. I don't know, but I'm not going to, but for what it's worth. Yeah, you can eat raw pumpkin, I guess, on the inside. The more you know. Oh. Does it taste like pumpkin pie? No, it tastes significantly less sweet and significantly more stringy, but it's not bad. I don't know. I didn't really know what to expect, but I was thinking that I'd be like, oh, but it was fine. Not about to start eating raw pumpkin, though, in my free time. All right, clean up some little goo there. So I don't know. Are we adding the nose here? To be honest, like, in case you couldn't tell already, I'm kind of team not nose here. I'm kind of okay without nose. Like, the nose... Do we need it? This dude's already looking pretty happy as is, right? I don't know. Looks like a basic bitch pumpkin. If anything, maybe... All right, I'm going to actually modify this a tiny bit. I'm going to make the smile a little wider on the bottom. It's a little bit of a crooked smile he's got going on here. There we go. That's better. Yeah, look at that. That's adorable, right? Yeah. It's like squash. Yeah, exactly. It's if you ever eaten uncooked squash, exactly, that's exactly what it's like. Fine, but it's probably better if you cook it. Speaking of pumpkin pie, by the way, chat, be proud of me. For my little get-together with friends on this past Saturday, for the first time in my entire life, I made homemade pumpkin pie. And it turned out fucking amazing. So be proud of me, chat. I was considering maybe doing that for like a cooking stream, but I kind of figured the process is not particularly complicated or interesting. It's just like mix a bunch of stuff in a bowl, you pour it in a pie crust and a pie thing, and you just put it in the oven. That's it. So I was like, that doesn't sound interesting enough for a stream, but for what it's worth, your boy nailed the pumpkin pie. It tasted delicious. All right, very fun. Also, yeah, Smaller was actually the first one I think this entire stream. Got a little special poggers in the chat today. All right. On that note, I think we needed another brewski. The Poggers emote is now a pumpkin. It is. You might call that perhaps foreshadowing. Whew. Yeah, definitely already feeling that first pumpkin ale. Turns out 8% is higher than 0. Oh my. All right, so. There we go. We've confirmed that we're capable of carving out the most basic of possible pumpkin designs. Now, once again, are we adding the nose? Boy. I don't know, man. Chat, okay, I'll give you, I want to hear your input again. Do we add the nose to this? Because to me, I see this, I'm just like, this is fine. By the way, it's not a coincidence that I did this stream later in the day, so by the time we're done here, it should be nighttime, so we can then turn off all the lights and put the candles in to see their full spookiness in effect. Less is more. I gotta agree with you, man. I think we're gooch. I think this is good. If we had the nose, I don't know, man. I agree. I think pumpkin minimalism is gonna win the day here. I like it as is. Okay, let's just clean this up a little bit so it's less, like, I don't know, stringy and juicy, and then I think we're gonna move on to pumpkin numero dos. Small nostrils, what? I think a pumpkin is gonna be fine without its breathing apparatus. Our pumpkin's just gonna be a mouth breather. It's fine. It's very juicy though, I'll say that. How many drunk pisses have I taken off this balcony? Shockingly 0, believe it or not. I don't know, normally if I'm drunk I'll just use my toilet. Weird concept, I know. Okay. Sure. Cool. So I guess we'll add our first one.
Liar, dude.
Within view of the camera up here.
Liar, dude.
Can you guys see that? Sure you can. Cool. All right. No, that looks nice. I'm looking at it now on camera. That looks good. It's a pumpkin. Hell yeah, brother. All right. Cool. Let's do our second one, shall we? The second one. Let's get a little bit more fancy. All right. Now that we got our initial little basic bitch pumpkin out of the way, now we want to get kind of cute. Okay. Why am I a liar? Pretty good with $4 tools. Yeah. I mean, like, I'd like to think I can do that one. If you can't do that one, it's probably just time to quit and never touch a pumpkin ever again. The second one, though, is going to require a bit more creativity, and it's going to require artistic skills that I'm not sure I have, but let's give it a shot, all right? Now, for a while I was trying to think of, like, what should I carve, and what should I do for, like, the more elaborate pumpkin, or whatever you want to call it, and I wasn't really sure because, I don't know, I went through a range of ideas, like, nah, that'd be too hard, that'd be too weird, that'd be, like, not a very good carving, and then I decided, you know what, maybe I should just stick to my roots here. So what's something I'm known for, right? My ultra cringe catchphrases, reckless as poggers. So, as you guys probably already kind of figured out when I said this earlier, why don't we just make a poggers pumpkin? Why don't we literally just make the poggers emote into a pumpkin, right? Now, the problem is that the poggers emote is very much a 2D emote, whereas we're going to try to make something that's in 3D, so if you guys type poggers in the chat, that literally we're going for exactly that. That is what we're going to try to do. So we're going to have to make this sort of 3D, so we're going to have to make this under the assumption that, like, so like the poggers emote, it faces this way, right? It's facing, like, at this angle. So we want to carve it in a way where, like, from this angle, it's going to look like the poggers emote. So we're going to have to, like, I'm going to have to, like, draw it as if I'm, like, looking at it here, and then carve it in a way where it's, like, going to look maybe not as correct when it's from a different angle. So I'll just, yeah, so what we're going for is, I've got a reference photo on my laptop so I can follow it, so you guys can see, just like you can type in chat. We're going for this, okay? Little poggers pumpkin. How hard could that be, right? Just carve it the way it looks. Yeah, but you can see the pumpkin is like facing, it's not like the stare emote. You can do that one too. Actually, that'd be a really fun third one. We could literally do the stare emote, which is also a pumpkin right now, so it's not, but the stare emote's facing like directly at the camera, like, whereas like poggers is like facing like this way, right? So if I just do it like exactly the way it looks from straight on, it's gonna look weirder. I don't know. I want to do it like so it looks like correct at the angle. So the mouth feels like it'll be pretty easy. That's like a relatively basic shape that I can do, right? The thing I'm a little bit confused as to how I'm gonna do exactly is the eyes. Because, like, you could just make 2 giant circles, but I feel like that just wouldn't really convey the look well enough. So, like, I feel like ideally I want to include the pupils here, but this comes down to how good do I think I am at pumpkin carving. Because, okay, so one thing I never fucked with when I was a kid when it came to pumpkin carving is the technique where, like, you shave off the side, but you don't, like, cut all the way through, so that way it kind of, like, it glows, but it doesn't, like, show all the way through, right? Like, so, like, elaborate pumpkin design. If you see, like, people that make, like, really, really fancy pumpkin carvings, do it in a way where it'll kind of, like, glow through, right? So, like, you've not completely cut through, but it's, like, they take off the skin and probably, I don't know how much they shave off, but you can just kind of, like, it's almost like the intermediate, like, portion of whatever you want to call it. So maybe I was thinking, like, could we try to do that with the eyes, where we just, like, we cut out we don't actually, like, fully cut out the eyes, and we just make it so we shave off the skin and it glows through with a candle inside? Because, like, then we could leave the pupils as we can make it so the pupils you keep the skin on, right, so that part doesn't glow up. All right, now this is where I need like the advice of like professional pumpkin carvers. When you make it so, like, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Like when you just like, when it kind of glows through, but it's not completely cut through, so you can just kind of, do you know what I'm talking about? Is it literally as simple as just you peel off the skin and that's it? It's enough to glow through? Or do you need to like cut like halfway into it and then like, I don't know how it works. I'm not sure how penetrative the light of the candle would be inside the pumpkin. So that's my dilemma, and that's what I've been trying to figure out this whole time, like when I've been planning to do the poggers. I think I need one of those loop-shaped carving tools. Shit, I definitely don't have that. Anyways, I think first things first, what we can do, let's just trace it out. That's a good place to start, right? It's not gonna be that difficult, right? We really just need to trace the mouth, and we need to trace the eyes, and that's it. So let's start with the mouth, I guess. So the mouth, like so, like pumpkin should be facing like this way, or so, right? And so we kind of want like a, how's this go? Like this, down here, and it kind of goes vertically up like this, and there's like a little like extra thing here. Okay. By the way, I am not an artistic person. My art skills are like 5-year-old levels of just like stick figure art, okay? I am not an artsy person. It's just not my thing. Never has been. Okay, that being said, let's see what we can do here. Sharpie is semi-permanent, so let's not fuck this up. I feel like this is like too high. Shit, okay. You know, I already realized that this is too high up on the pumpkin. I gotta do like start like down here. Because like the mouth end's like way at the bottom, right? So, hold on. In theory, I could just wipe off the Sharpie with a little spit and paper towel. Well, maybe not. Okay, how about beer and paper towel? Anybody know a way to remove Sharpie from a pumpkin? Well, it's not this way. Okay, well, that's not really working all that well. Awesome. Can I kind of just scrape it off with my... Okay, there we go. We can just scrape it off with our fingernail. That'll work. Okay. It's like it never happened. Okay. Rubbing alcohol. Yeah, I've got regular alcohol. Nothing for rubbing. Sorry. I'm not about to rub this beer on my dick. Okay, there we go. Good enough. Like it never happens. All right, let's try that again. All right, lower. Lower streamer. Down here. There we go. Okay. So it kind of takes this curve down here, okay, and then it kind of slopes down that way. And then you got this like just sort of flat thing down here. And then it just eventually goes very abruptly vertical like this. And then has this extra little like little tiny bit right there that goes that way, and then it finishes like that. Okay, that looks fine. That looks fine. I think that'll work. Yeah. So how does it look like? I can see what it looks like from my perspective. It's hard to tell what it looks like on the cam's perspective, but yeah, you get the, okay, yeah, it looks good. It looks good. Poggers! All right, cool. Yeah, thank you. By the way, like my laptop is so old and like decrepit at this point that I can't even. This laptop is emulating Murloc's PC setup, and then I can't even run the chat add-ons that shows the emotes because like it takes too long to load. So when I see you guys type poggers in chat, I'm literally just seeing you like the typed out poggers. Obviously, I know what it looks like. I know what you're conveying, but yeah. Where's the WoW content at? It's on literally every single stream that I've done in the past 2 weeks. Okay, so the eyes. Yeah, the eyes is the hard part, right? That looks pretty good. Okay, so the eyes. So, I want the eyes to come out like right on the side of where the mouth ends. And then they kind of overlap each other, right? So it's gonna kind of just be like this sort of like double blob sort of thing. The question is, how cute do we want to get with the pupils? Well, we'll figure that out here in a second, but... Okay, the eyes, okay, careful, SpongeBob. Let's start with just, like... Okay. And then they kind of come down here and then come back up. Kind of do this little weird thing like that, and then... No, I didn't do that very well, but whatever, you get the general idea, right? And like, so the eye would overlap this way, so it'd be coming back around, and then comes back up like here. Like, okay, that's the general shape. All right. All right, all right, all right. Just checking in, can I paint tits on this? I mean, we do have a third pumpkin we could eventually do. That's gonna be chat's choice pumpkin for what it's worth. I'll leave it up to you guys as to what we want to do with a third pumpkin, but for now, at least, we're going for the poggers. Okay, so, and then I guess we want to maybe get cute with the pupils. We'll see how well this works out, but if we do want to do the pupils, then the part we're gonna want to carve out and like get rid of the skin, but not like go all the way in, would be like right here. That, and then the pupil itself would be here. Okay, I mean, it looks like the general idea of poggers. Okay, and then something like this here, and then the pupil here. Okay. How are we thinking, Chet? Does that look like poggers to you? It looks like poggers to me. It looks like a very poorly drawn one, but hold on, let me, okay, give it a little close-up. When you look at it from the proper angle. All right, all right. That looks like it kind of approximates what the emote looks like, right? Sure, okay, okay. Pringles for the third. Pringles? That's kind of random. All right, so. Oh, we're pogging all right. So, the mouth is easy. The mouth I'm definitely just going to completely cut out. There's no reason to get cute on that. It's the eyes that I'm just not sure about, man. Need KT carved in one lantern? KT? You guys are vastly overestimating my artistic abilities. I'm gonna make the eyes bulge out. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. We're not gonna be able to get that fancy with it, sorry. I'm just curious to know like how complicated it is to do the process where you make like the pumpkin translucent but not cutting like completely all the way through. Is that hard? I don't. Can I look at a YouTube video? Am I allowed to do that real quick? I'm gonna look at a YouTube video. Fuck it, we're gonna learn together. In fact, you know what? This is easier to do inside, like literally at the PC setup. One second. I don't know why I'm about to do it on my ghetto-ass laptop outside when I literally just, I'm streaming this from my regular PC, so. All right, let's see here. YouTube. Okay, hi, hello, what's up? Feels weirdly revealing to show you what my YouTube homepage looks like, but oh well, there you go. You can see what my YouTube homepage looks like. I don't mean weird shit that I show on here, right? No, this is all like, all right, fine. There's a reason why I normally don't show any of my internet history. Yeah, there's a lot of NASCAR in there, admittedly. So what do we want to look up? Like, you know, I don't want to even show my YouTube search history. That's weird. I guess how to carve a pumpkin see-through? I mean, like, yeah. You get what I'm going for. Like, you get what I'm looking for, right? Like, how do you just make it so it's, like, translucent but not completely cut all the way through? How to carve a pumpkin translucence? Can I use big words? Is that allowed? Nay. Third was the one you think? Fucking YouTube shorts, fuck off. No. Man, I don't want to fuck this up, but I do just feel like kind of like YOLOing this just to see how well this works. The fourth one? Ugh, bro. So like this one? Alright, fine. Fucking YouTube shorts. Ugh. Yo, shut up. What is this accent? You're not allowed to be carving pumpkins. Okay, so you can see like he's...
I also cut out the nose and the hole for the mouth.
Okay.
Next, remove the skin in front of the teeth and cut out individual teeth. You can shape the eye a little bit rounder here and drill a little hole through the middle. Pretty cool, huh? For more pumpkin ideas, check out my channel.
But is that translucent though?
On the front and a nice wide mouth. Add a few teeth and a nose. Then carve out the skin.
It feels like you couldn't really see through it though. Also, the fact that you can actually used to not even be able to pause this shit. That was awful. But like, is that really see through though? You just gotta make it thinner than he did. I guess so. I don't really know how I'm gonna make it thin, but. All right, we'll try it. We'll try it. Fuck it. Okay, fine. Fuck it. We're gonna try to get cute with this. We're gonna try to get fancy with it. So okay, fine. Hey Joel. Hey bud. It's weird to see this like from the ends, like looking at my PC, your guys' perspective that you see the whole time. All right, fine. We're gonna try to get fancy. I mean, I guess, I don't know why I'm stressing about this. I mean, this is literally why I bought a backup pumpkin. So if we fuck up the first one, we can always just do the simple one the second time. Was that Phoenix Fire? That's porn. I'll be very upset. Yeah, I mean, I want it exactly to look like this, where it's like the cool translucent shit. Exactly. But I feel like that's easier said than done. But let's give it a shot. I just want to make the eyes translucent. The mouth is easy. I'm not going to bother with that. The mouth I'll just cut all the way through. Use a normal knife, not the pumpkin kit. Okay. Let's start with the simple part, shall we? Let's just cut out the mouth. That part, not worried about. Like, in theory, you could get cute with the mouth, and that, like, you can see, like, when you look at the Poggers emote, it's got, like, the different sort of lighting gradient to it, but I feel like that's, like, way more than needs to be done, so let's just go ahead and cut this out along the line that I drew, shall we? Sure. Lips. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. I guess the lips you could make translucent. That would be sort of... That's a nice well, let's just start with this and see what happens, alright? Poggers! Recklessness! Oh, definitely already off the line. Right. Close enough, whatever. Oh, come on, streamers. Stick to the line. Stick to the line. Okay, and then vertically up this way. Okay. Poggers? Question mark? Oh, I didn't even clean the inside of this pumpkin, did I? I completely forgot, like, oh yeah, I guess you have to clean the inside of a pumpkin, huh? I might have skipped that part. All right, you know what? It's all right. We'll clean it now. Whoops. I mean, it's fine. It's not the end of the world if you don't clean it first, but this might make it slightly more annoying. But all right, I mean, from the side profile, it looks like we're where we're going for, right? Kind of make him vomit. It's supposed to be excited, not sick. That looks pretty good, though, right? Looks like the general idea. All right, all right, all right. That being said, yeah, let's cut out the top here. Kind of forgot about that part. Oops. All right, cut it a sharper angle, streamer. Sharper angle. Okay. Yeah, this $4 knife, cheap as fuck, definitely feels like a $4 knife, and that it's very bendy. It's not great. It's not great. Okay, come on. Hoi. Okay, there we go. Nice. Would I stick my dick in that? Do not come. Do not come. I'm gonna come. Okay. Anyways, yeah, so let's scoop this shit out, shall we? Probably should have done this before we cut the mouth out, but it's fine, it's fine. If anything, now we get a nice little inside view of what the scooping looks like. Maybe that's not the worst thing in the world, actually. It looks like what AI would generate as pumpkin beer. I know, right? When I saw this label, it was like it was so ridiculously, hilariously generic. I was like, well, I mean, this is what I have to get, right? Like, literally, you could not design something more basic. But I mean, I'll give it credit. It tastes like pumpkin. It was good. It's not like, it's definitely not my usual like preferred type of beer. Brown ales I find to be like fine, but not amazing. And this is definitely a little bit on the sweeter side, a little sweeter than I prefer. But that being said, overall, still drinkable, still tasty. Because yeah, this basically tastes like a pumpkin flavored brown ale. All right, come on, poggers. You're edging to the pumpkin carving salami. All right, well, you were asking for the money shot earlier, right? This is after a long night of drinking pumpkin beer. Boys, we've all been there at some point, right? I mean, like after a night of like a Halloween party, for example. You know what this feels like, don't you? That's a vibe right there. Yeah. But hey, you know what? Worth it for the fun to have with the boys and grills on comfy Halloween day or whatever. Anyways, now I gotta clean that up. Oh, you know, yeah. Nowadays, I'm pretty responsible with how I drink, but definitely plenty of college nights. Vivid memories, especially in the fall. College nights in the fall where I would just, oh yeah, I can have another beer. I'm feeling great, dude. Oh, I'm having fun. I'm super drunk right now. You know what would be good? Oh, I'm so drunk. It'd be fun to get even more drunk. And then you drink another one. You're like, oh, this is so much fun. The last one I drank made me more drunk. That was fun. I should drink another one. And you just keep drinking more and more, thinking like the drunker you get, the more fun it's going to become. And then you have that one beer where you realize it's not very fun anymore. And well, that's the end of the night. And then all of a sudden, you know, give it like another hour, and then you're like in the sort of zone, and that's always fun. Yeah. Don't miss that part of college, back when I didn't really know how to drink yet. Nowadays, I prefer to get tastefully drunk and not like sloppy drunk. Sloppy drunk is not a good look. It's like never a good idea to get sloppy drunk. I'm not sure a single time in my life where I've gotten sloppy drunk where I've been like, yeah, I'm glad I went that over the top. I'm glad I went that overboard. That was a good idea. It's an art to get like correctly drunk, but not like too drunk. You gotta know like exactly like when to stop. You gotta like be able to just be in tune with your body. All right, get pretty good right there. Funnily enough, actually having this hole in the middle of the pumpkin here kind of made this process easier. Maybe I should have just done this last time. Okay. Seeds out. Come on. Come on. Call that good enough. Oh, alright. Got a little stringy shit here. Hold on. Yeah, so ain't no way you could just remove the skin and just expect the light to show through this, because this pumpkin skin is very thick, so this will probably require a bit of actual skill that I'm not really sure that I have to make it look like I'm imagining in my head, but we'll try our best and see what happens, I guess. candle scent of the season. For what it's worth, the first scented candle that I bought on my last grocery trip of the season was mulled cider, which is one of my my favorite scents when it comes to just, I don't know, fall colors in general, or fall like seasonal smells. Like you got like the pumpkin stuff, like spiced pumpkin, that's a good one. You've got like, shit, what I'm trying to think of, like warm apple pie, which is similar to cider, but it's a little bit different. And you got like this like cranberry, shit, I forgot the other kind. It's like cranberry something, that's really good, but probably my all-time favorite would be mulled cider, like I said, where it's just like the smell of like apple cider, essentially. Oh, so tasty. All right. Coffee scented candles? You know, I've never tried, I've never really gotten a coffee scented candle, but that does sound really good now that you say that. Scoop off the top, I guess, and we're Gucci. Damn it. Okay. How does this fit in here? Hold on. Yeah. All right. Poggers. Okay. Oy, now we gotta do the hard part, which is the eyes. The part that I know for sure I think you're gonna want to cut out would be like the very middle, like the actual. So if you look at like the Poggers pumpkin, you'll see like the center, like it's like inverted colors, so like the actual pupil itself is white. So I think that part we'd want to show through, right? But the part that I don't want to be like. The part that I don't want to like completely cut out would be like the outer part, like so the other part that's white, so like literally the whites of the eyes. That part, if we can somehow make it see-through, but not all the way through, that would be ideal. I need toothpicks or something to hold it in place. Well, that's why that's why ideally I want to. I mean, like, as long as I just cut out the tiny little circle here, right? Like the tiny little pupils here, like the circles in the middle, it'd be fine. And then this portion right here, in a perfect world, I'd keep this with the skin on. So with the candle lit, like when it's backlit, you couldn't see this part, so it would look black. And then this part, like the outer part, like out here, this is the part I want to like look transparent. That's the part that I want to make it so you can see through, but it's not completely cut through. So, okay. I guess with that in mind, I guess what we can do is we can just try to make this see-through. And if it fails horribly, we can always just end up cutting it completely out, I guess. Can you cut 2/3 into it? Yeah, that's the idea, I guess, of what you'd want to do, but the question is how easy is that in reality to pull off? That I don't know. Also, I'm definitely noticing that, like, when you look at it from the angle like this, let me see this on camera. When you look at this from like the angle, you can still see the side of the mouth like that, which makes it like not as good. So I almost feel like I need to cut out this portion right here. Let's see if I can do this. Let's cut out the side here so that way we can get the better profile of this. Let's see how good / bad I am at this. Yeah, a little more like that. I just don't want to cut all the way through, but just do like this. There we go. Yeah, that's looking better. Yeah, poggers. There we go. That's looking more like what it should look like right there. Looking more angular, if you will. You have to scoop that out from the bottom, but that's fine. There we go. That's better. That's better. Make this little portion so it looks more angle like that. Alright, that looks good. That looks better. Looks a lot better. That looks like what it's supposed to look like. Poggers! Alright, cool. Alright, let me scoop this stuff out the bottom here, and then we will begin the eyes. The eyes part, I'm just really hoping I can nail, and this is as easy as I'm imagining it is in my head. Cheers, chat. Okay, so how do we get this part to be translucent? It's easy enough to just kind of like scrape off this portion, I guess, but all right, I need to. It's all right. It's time. Snot rocket. I'm sure you've been waiting for it at some point. Oh my! There we go. That was a good one. Oh, one of these days I'll stop being sick. One of these days. All right. Anyways, how easy / hard is it really to do this? Maybe this is time. Like maybe this is finally the time for like the little mini cutting apparatus thing here. Like I've had this in the entire time. I haven't really known what to do with it. Sharp knife, small spoon. Yeah, let me just kind of. No, that's not gonna do it. Yeah, you're right. I mean, you need to get like some sort of spoon that you can like scoop it out. Like it's almost like a spoon with like a sharp edge. Okay. Let me see what. Maybe I got a spoon that might get the job done here. Hold on. I've got a couple of kitchen utensils I have in mind that could do what we're trying to do here. This one. And do I own spoons? I own spoons, right? Here, okay, here it is. Ew, the spoon's a little gross. Let me wash this real quick. Okay. So I've got a spoon that's, I don't know, relatively thin-edged or whatever you want to call it. So in theory, this can do a nice little scooping action or whatever. Okay. Also, I'm definitely noticing. Okay, hold on. Let's see this. Gotta like give this a better curve. Gotta like understand that we're working in 3D here, which makes it a little bit more challenging. All right. There we go. That's better. All right. Now, scoop from the inside. Is that how you do it? Is that how they do it? Like, no, there's no way I'll be able to scoop from the inside. That'd be way too difficult. I mean, I recognize that you're right. It's gonna look more scuffed if you like scoop into this up from this side, because then it'll be kind of like this indentation. But the problem is that like from the inside, like there's zero way I'll be able to like I'm not gonna be able to see from the inside like what part I'm scooping. So I guess you could argue like maybe I should just cut from the inside and just make it like really thin. And then on this side, and then like, or from the inside make it really thin, and then like from the outside just scrape off the skin, and like that's good enough. I don't know how hard that is to do, though, is the problem. Let me look from the top here. How hard would that be? First of all, that'd be a lot of scraping. Fuck. Alright, you know what? I agree. I think you're right, because trying to cut through the fronts, like, I'm not sure you can tell. Like this, it's really thick, right? That's like an inch thick. So like if you try to just cut it from the front, it'd be this giant indentation on the front, and that would look weird. I agree. So, all right, yeah, we'll scrape from the inside. See what happens. Okay, fine. This might be kind of annoying with a shitty plastic scraper like this, but we'll see what happens. All right, fine. This also could take a while. It's just occurring to me, like, Might not be a quick process, but that's okay. I got time. I'm kind of waiting for the sun to go down anyways, because I want to be able to show off the lit up pumpkins with the candle inside anyways. Oh, I'm also very quickly realizing this is going to be quite the forearm workout. Oy, oy, oy. These streams always scuffed in the best way. Number one, how dare you? Number two, yeah, that is kind of the point. Whenever I do something that isn't WoW related, it always just ends up being kind of a shit show, and that sort of is the point, I guess. Basically show off. You know, like, I might be sort of semi-professional when it comes to World of Warcraft, which I realize in itself is kind of an ironic statement, but these streams are always me trying to, like, in a very futile fashion, prove that I'm a real adult that knows how to do other things besides play video games. Whether I prove that to you guys or not is up for debate, I guess. Ugh, this is very tiring, by the way. Oh! Missing like this side. Oh, come on, baby. This fucking... Okay, yeah. By the way, you know, spoiler alert, a $4 pumpkin carving set from Walmart. Not really going to be the highest quality, best way to carve a pumpkin, but... You know, that's how she goes. What fun would it be if we just had a very easy and problem-free pumpkin carving experience? How much progress? Feels like I've cut off, like, or it feels like I've maybe shaved, like, maybe like a quarter of an inch so far. To be fair, when I play WoW, it's mostly scuffed as well. I mean, you're saying JK, but like, Jesus Christ, man. Lately, you're not wrong. Holy fuck, man. Lately, it's just been... Honestly, I've been looking forward to the stream now for a few days, just with how scuffed the streams have been, or at least with how scuffed, like, the raids have been. Today, I was just excited to be like, okay, let's do a stream where I'm not gonna die and lose all my world buffs. I was looking forward to that part. Like, no matter how the stream goes, regardless, I'm not gonna die and be sad, so... Yeah, lately, I don't know, man. Just, the curse is real lately. I don't know what else to say. I'm glad I've got this chance to do this just kind of non-related to WoW stream, because I kind of need that mental reset right now anyways. Oh my god. Alright, forearms very tired. Whew. I also made, maybe in retrospect, the mistake of going to the gym today, so I'm already like feeling the effects of like the shoulder workout that I did, and all of a sudden realizing that maybe I should have just saved the workout for this. Okay, that's alright. Come on, streamer. You are a man. I think it's gonna be time for a beer break pretty soon. The laptop gonna drop on the ground, you feel it? Dude, this laptop has been through so much shit over the past like 2 years of doing these IRL streams that like, at this point, like I'm fine if it like breaks in half. Like, this is like a Chromebook that's at this point, I think at least 10 years old. This shit barely runs. It stopped getting updates like to its OS like 4 years ago. And it's slow as fuck. I don't know what it's worth, but it's probably in the like double digits at this point. So this has kind of officially become like my scuffed IRL streaming laptop, where I can kind of just use it and abuse it and just beat the shit out of it because like it's so cheap and so worthless that it doesn't matter if it got trashed anyways. So that's okay. It's seen a lot of shit over the years, and if anything, I commend that it's still somehow working. I'm getting another beer. One sec. Oy, 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 oy. Man, this beer is hitting pretty good. Turns out an 8% beer, it's pretty hard, huh? Imagine that. Yeah. Double digit worth, like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I don't think, I doubt I'd be able to resell this at this point. It is so obsolete, but if you did sell it, it'd be, yeah, not worth much more than just like its scrap value, I think. Cheers, chat. Ah, tasty. literally generic, just pumpkin ale that we're drinking. AI generated beer label right there. But I gotta hand it to him. It is pretty tasty. All right. Anyways, let's continue our scraping adventures here. I swear, I'm probably going to end up being sore from this tomorrow. I'm using some muscles right now that I would never use otherwise. Oh, yeah. Your daughter's Chromebook is so old it can barely load Google Docs. Yeah, I mean, I'll give credit where credit is due. Like, Chromebooks, they're pretty damn limited in what they can do, but that's kind of like why they exist in the first place. They're literally, the machine's literally dedicated to running Google Chrome and nothing else. And for that purpose alone, I'll give them this. It's lasted a long-ass time, it still loads Google Chrome just fine, and it's capable of doing the bare basic function that it was designed for, even to this day, like 10 years after it was manufactured. So in that regard, even if they're not fancy, even if they're not able to do any sort of like ultra complex programs, whatever, I will give Google credit, or, you know, whatever, whoever manufactured the Chromebook credit. It serves its purpose. It runs Google Chrome. That's all I need for like a basic bitch IRL streaming laptop. Oh, all right. Let's see if I can show you the progress I've made so far. Here, hold on. Scrape the top so you can see it a little better. So, okay, we're making some progress. Hopefully you can kind of see the difference between the thickness of the bottom right here, okay, and the thickness of this side, right? So we're trying to make it so that way we scrape the inside like in here, so that way it's gonna appear translucent when we just scrape off the skin over the eyes right here of the poggers, right? So, all right, okay. Oh, this is a lot of fucking work, but hopefully it's gonna pay off. Okay. I can okay, you know, here's the good news. When I put my hand over this, I can already see there's some light shining through, so we're probably pretty close to the point where we can stop, I guess. I don't think I need to do that much more here. It's translucent, like, okay, so I need to do more like near the, like the corner of the eye over here. This part's not as thin as the other parts. All right, okay, maybe this is gonna work. I don't know. Maybe it's gonna work. Maybe. Now I'm beginning to see why or how you can actually make this work, as you can tell by just putting your fingers over the sides to see like when the light shines through. And I can see where it still needs more work and needs more thinning. Because initially I was just worried, like I didn't know when to stop like scraping. I didn't know when I was about to hit like the outside, but now I can kind of tell you can just use the light to get an idea. Come on, baby. Sure, I never use these muscles in this way. I don't know what you're doing to your dick, man. I don't know what sort of weird torquing and weird twisting motions you're doing when you're gooning, but my goon sessions, I guess, are relatively tame compared to yours. Good for you, I guess. It's 2024. I'm not going to kink shame. Oh. Oh, please tell me I'm getting there. Okay, I'm like seeing out to here. Okay, good. All right, we're making progress, baby. All right, cool. All right, so now I can see like out to here. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good on that side. Okay, I think we've made this pretty decently translucent now. I know you can't really see from the side that I'm looking at right now, but maybe I can give you a visual example of this. I'm not sure how well you're gonna be able to tell this, but all right, so see the inside of the pumpkin like right here? Okay. Oh. Shit. All right, hold on. I can. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Yeah. So see that? When I put my hand on, oh, except this is, all right, shit. It's backlit, or it's front lit, so now you can't really tell, can you? Shit. Well, okay. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to tell because this is now front lit instead of backlit, but basically when I put my hand over the side right here, I can kind of, you maybe barely see that. it gets a little darker when I put my hand there as opposed to like away, right? So I think as long as the lighting is proper, I think this will be what we're looking for, I think. Maybe. Wax stain's still there. Yeah. You know, ironically, I was kind of, yeah, holy shit, yeah, you can, ironically, so for those that don't remember or weren't watching the stream, this would be when I spilled that, the campfire in a can all over the bottom of my balcony. I was kind of like, this was very wishful thinking admittedly, but I was kind of thinking like, oh yeah, once it's summer, it'll get really hot, this all melt away, it'll get like hot, and then it'll just kind of evaporate and melt away. Yeah, that didn't happen, so there's still this giant fucking wax stain on the bottom of my balcony. I don't know how I'm supposed to clean this, because it's just like wax that's like soaked into wood at this point, so I guess I'm just ripping my security deposit, I don't know. Whatever. Maybe I'll just like spill wax on the rest of the wood before I move out, so that way it's all like just some uniform color, right? That works, right? Sure. Alright. Anyways, okay. So I think I've gotten this translucent enough to the point where, where's like the limit, like over here. Okay, I think as long as I just scrape off the skin on this outer portion, I think this is gonna work. I think, maybe, I hope. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so let's scoop out the guts of this. This being all the guts that we just scraped off the side of the pumpkin to make it more translucent like we just talked about. Okay. Spoon is annoying the shit out of me. Stay. Got our little pumpkin coom right here, nice. Maybe we can sand it off and get it back to the original color. Whoa, huh? No, I think we're Gucci. I think this will work. All right. Okay, now the last kind of piece of this puzzle is how do we make it so we can like peel off the skin in a sort of uniform fashion on the fronts of like the eyes here, because we just want to like peel off the skin for this outer portion of like outside of the pupils. Maybe just use a spoon. I got the spoon over here. It's nice that Halloween's a big deal in the US. Not many care about Halloween in Europe, or at least not in Switzerland. This is what I've just been told. I guess maybe Europeans in chat can confirm this. Hasn't Halloween been kind of catching on in Europe over the past like couple of decades? I'm aware that it's probably still not as big as in the US, because in the US, yeah, it's kind of a big thing. It's this big, like, everybody has parties for it and everybody dresses up. Well, not everybody, but like, you know, if you're getting together, some social gathering, you do Halloween stuff. You guys are missing out if you're not celebrating Halloween. It's just fun. It's an excuse to just dress up in a costume. And like, when else do you get to dress up in costume, right? Just fun. Why wouldn't you? Yeah. It's a good excuse to drink pumpkin stuff and eat pumpkin pie and carve pumpkins, and it's just fun. It's just fun. It's a nice little like intermediate holiday between summer and then like when you get to Christmas. Just saying. We Americans like our holidays. Not only do we have Halloween before Christmas, we also have Thanksgiving, Black Friday, which sort of counts as a holiday, I guess. It does, yes, but you got other reasons to dress up. Do you? I guess I'm not cultured enough. What holidays or just what occasions do Europeans dress up for that isn't Halloween? Like when I'm talking about dress up, like I understand like, oh, Oktoberfest, you wear like the Oktoberfest costume or get up, whatever, but like Halloween's like a free-for-all, right? You can dress up as literally anything you want. Like any costume is like acceptable as long as it's a costume just of some sort. All right, how do I get the skin off? Carnival is huge in Germany. Okay, I've heard of Carnival. What is that exactly, and when does that happen? That does sound vaguely familiar, I'll give you that. November to December just feels like 2 months of straight holidays here. Yeah, but that's why I love this time of year, man. Like, not only just because of the weather, but like, you got like just a bunch of BIS holidays just back to back to back to back to back. You got like the start of fall, like to me that's its own holiday, maybe like the fall equinox or what what the fuck ever. And then you got like Halloween, and like that goes into Thanksgiving, and that goes into into the Christmas season and like into like New Year's, like, yeah, it's great. We got like, US might have a kind of a fucked up work culture in which we work way too much, but I'll give us this. At least we have like a nice little comfy schedule of holidays in the like the final third of the year. Isn't Carnival a Brazilian thing yet? I thought it was, but apparently it's a thing in Germany too, I guess. You dress up and get STDs. I mean, if you're not rocking at least 3 or 4 STDs, have you really lived life yet? Come on now. All right, how the fuck do you scrape off the skin of a pumpkin? This is something I'm very quickly realizing is not as easy as I kind of assumed it would be. Do I use a knife? Oh. Oh, you know what I do? I mean, could I just use like literally like a potato peeler? Would that work? No, that feels scuffed. Scraping tool. I don't own scraping tools though. Why the fuck would I have a scraping tool? Should I get on my Dremel? I've got that from my Nerf gun days. Actually, unironically, that would probably get the job done. The question is, would I have the right bit for the Dremel? A shaving razor? I don't think that would get the job done, no. Get a screwdriver and dig it out. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Well, yeah, let me try that. Let's get a screwdriver. That's a good idea. That I definitely have. I think like just a flathead will do the job, right? I still have plenty of my tools left over from my Nerf gun modding days. In fact, you know, you guys wouldn't really probably believe this based on how primitive my streams always seem, but I do actually have a pretty extensive set of tools that I bought exclusively just to modify Nerf guns back in the day that I still have just because, I don't know, they're still just there. I used to do some pretty extensive, like, not construction projects, but some, I don't know, craft projects with tools. I got pretty good at it back in the day. I'm probably pretty rusty nowadays, but alright. See if this works. Get a chisel LARP like I'm Alexis Carroll? Should I be glad that I don't know who that is? Alexis Carroll? Well, who? Right, here we go. Yeah, this, I guess works. Okay, fine. That'll get the job done. Question is, can I be precise enough to only get off the skin of the portion that I need to? Hopefully. Still not very precise is the problem. Need a hammer too so you can feel some real immersion, like Squidward. Yeah, like the whole like SpongeBob thing, where it's just like, and just like the entire thing just falls off just the portion I need. I'm not carving the marble. I'm not just. I forgot the actual line. I gotta be the marble. Okay, this is gonna be a slow process, but I think we can be precise enough to make this work, maybe. You have to be careful, I don't want to just like poke all the way through the pumpkin. Like I shaved off enough on the inside to the point where if I'm not careful I could just like stab all the way through this and that wouldn't be a good look. Just gotta take off the skin, which is weirdly harder than you would assume it is. Now, on stream before, I've literally baked pumpkin and like I've baked it in a way where like once it's done you can just peel off the skin super easy, but it turns out peeling off pumpkin skin when it's not baked over an open coal fire is a little bit more difficult, huh? God, I hope this works and looks like kind of cool. I think the basis of what I'm doing here is already like has potential, but I'm a little worried about like there's some little nooks and crannies in here in the poggers that's going to be a little bit more difficult to shave off here, but oh, that's all right. We got time. We can be patient here, right, chat? We're just chilling. We're hanging out. Hopefully you guys are enjoying an alcoholic beverage of your choice. Or not even necessarily alcoholic beverage, just any sort of, I don't know, mind-altering substance of your choice. Or if you're completely sober right now, that's cool too. Nothing wrong with that. As long as you're enjoying, chilling, having a good time. At the very, very bare minimum, I recommend you get some sort of comfy drink. Get a hot, cozy drink for the fall weather that we're experiencing, because it's finally fall. It's like, weather-wise right now, in case you're wondering, like for me specifically, it's in like the like high 50s right now. Like this is like, I fucking love this time of year, man. It's so, like look at this shit. Oh, comfy, man, comfy. Oh, we're literally experiencing like the best weather, the best aesthetics, the best, just the best time of year. If it could be like whatever today is, just the rest of like the entire, every single day of the year, I'd be so down with that, man. Can the earth just go ahead and stop like rotating on its axis, that'd be super appreciated. Because then we could just have this day every day for the rest of the year. Or actually, no, I guess it's not the rotation on its axis. I guess we need to stop orbiting the sun. That would be the way to keep it the same season all year long. I'm down for that, dude. As well as satellite dishes. Why is chat always so obsessed by the satellite dishes whenever I do a stream like on my balcony? I don't fucking know. There's satellite dishes out there. Why? I don't know. Because I'm in some giant ass apartment complex that probably took advantage of those satellite dishes like 20 years ago, back when that's a thing, like back when people actually paid for cable TV. I don't fucking know, man. I don't pay for cable, that's for sure. Does anybody under the age of 40 in 2024 pay for cable TV? Is that still a thing? I literally cannot name a single person that I know under the age of 40 that still pays for cable TV. I mean, hell, my parents, who are in their 60s, they don't pay for cable anymore. They just said fuck that as of like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago. I don't blame them. Why the fuck would you have cable nowadays? The only answer, I guess, is live sports, but even then, like, come on, it's not that hard to watch live sports without cable if you know what you're doing. Come on. I enjoy certain streams myself, especially those that happen to take place in eastern places, if you will. Poggers. Okay, oh, that was a lot of work, man. I've literally only got like the this portion done, but I think I'm imagining in my head what this is going to look like, and I think it's going to look pretty good. Maybe. It's for extraterrestrial communication, yeah, exactly. It's for communicating with the aliens that only exist over the USA, hence our whole like UFO conspiracy sort of thing. You love the mid-'80s in Central California? Ugh. My mom and my sister are like that. We're just like, oh, favorite weather? Oh, I love it when it's in the 80s, super sunny, not a cloud in the sky, roasting our fucking balls off. I guess our figurative balls because they're women. Oh, man, I love summer. I'm just like, I always wonder, like, how am I related to you guys? I don't get it, man. Because, yeah, me personally, it's been, like, abnormally warm so far this fall where I live, and it's been awful. So glad that like we're finally in this like sort of like real fall weather as of like really just today. Like today was like the first real fall weather day of like the season. It's not a coincidence that I'm doing this stream today, like when the fall weather has finally kind of started. Thank God. Come on. Oh, by the way, this is not. In a perfect world, this would be sharpened more, and I'd be able to like. I need a flathead screwdriver that's like really sharp, like knife levels of sharp to scrape this, because like right now this flathead screwdriver, like yeah, it's getting the job done, but oh, it is tedious as fuck and not super easy. Okay, actually this is working pretty well if I just use the corner to kind of scrape more. Okay, hold on, this works a little better. Just gotta do it between the lines, I guess. Come on. A chisel? Yeah, exactly. I need like literally like a primitive chisel tool, but you'll have to excuse me for not owning any chisels that I used for sculpting Michelangelos in the past. Sorry. Like I said, I'm not a very artful person. Art's not my thing. Never has been. Not only am I very incapable of like creating art myself, but also I've never just been much of a person who can appreciate art. Like I don't really look at like 17th century paintings and be like, whoa, wow, I can really appreciate how artful that is. Like, eh. I mean, like, I don't know, they look fine, I guess, but yeah, never been one to really be, like, I don't go to, like, museums or shit like that and be like, oh, wow, look at this painting. Oh, I can appreciate the artistic mastery of this portrait of some random dude that's dead now. Wow, cool. Come on, man. The fact that a pumpkin's surface, like the outside of a pumpkin's not like even. It's not just like flat, right? So like these little grooves and little indentations, like in the pumpkin's surface, makes this a little bit more difficult to carve like a specific pattern into. Is this gonna work? I wish I had some sort of light I could just like shine in here to find out in advance before I realize that I'm like wasting my time doing this. It's not the art itself. You believe it's the history and the name. I mean, I get it. It's a combination of like, yeah, the artist and the history behind the artist and the history behind the painting and the era it was made. I get it. Like, there's more to it than literally just how it looks, but I don't know. Like, I'll be honest. Like, when I look at the Mona Lisa, I'm just like, yeah, that's a picture of some chick. You're like, yeah, that is some chick that's vaguely smiling towards the... I was gonna say camera. I guess I wasn't, you know, towards the artist, whatever. But I know there's people that... Like, there's literally an entire, like, college major that exists around, like, arts. I guess art history exists, right? But, like, you know, art theory, right? Like, something that judges art based on more of, like, a specific factor, specific merit, where I'm just like, I don't know, so I see a painting, I'm just like, yeah, okay, there it is. That's some chick that some dude painted, like, 300 years ago. Okay, cool. That's fine. Alright, we're like a third of the way done scraping off the skin here. I mean, I guess this portion of the skin's pretty easy to get off. Like, it's just like it's like these little, tiny, little nitty-gritty parts that require, like, a bit more precision. Gotta make sure, like, I keep this nice and circular. Come on, baby. Do I have a lighter? Shit. I actually have to, like, light candles on fire? What? Is that a thing? Uh-oh. Guys, I gotta go to Walmart real quick. Oh, shit. Oh, I get what you're saying. You're like, oh, I get what you're saying. All right, you're referencing, like, a comment I made, like, a few minutes ago. Good points. Okay. Let's see. Okay, yeah, look at that. All right, yeah, I think that's gonna work. All right. Sorry, Muller. Yeah, I underestimated your intelligence and way overestimated mine. Okay, good fucking call. All right, that looks pretty good so far. Let's keep it up, though. Yeah, let's keep it up. Keep it up. All right, all right, all right. Okay, come on, baby. So now, originally I was thinking like I would actually poke a hole through the middle of the eye. Now I'm thinking maybe not. Now I'm thinking maybe we just scrape off the skin like we have on the outside and assume that'll be good enough. Poggers, yeah, exactly, guys. Oh shit. I think, like, weirdly, this might actually work. I understand that, like, it's not exactly rocket science to do what we're trying to accomplish right now, but like I said at the start of the stream, I've never actually carved a pumpkin in a way where I made it translucent, right? I've only ever done like the ultra basic pumpkin where it's just like you cut all the way through, like the mouth, right? And like honestly, now that I think about it, I could have done the mouth this way as well, but I mean, like this already has already taken fucking forever, right? So now that I think about it, trying to do like the entire mouth this way as well might have been a bit optimistic. That's all right. I think it's either way gonna look pretty good. All right, this part we can be a little bit more brute force on, I think. That will teach me to not, I'm assuming, not underestimate your power. You underestimate my power. Don't try it. Anakin proceeds to jump over the little lava river and get his limbs cut off. Is that you in this situation, Mauler? Are you getting 3 of your limbs cut off? It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. You underestimate my power. It's funny, as like a 12-year-old kid, when I watched Revenge of the Sith the first time, I thought it was such like a badass line, badass scene. And now I watch that as an adult, I'm like, oh, that was the dialogue you went with, huh? Anakin could have said anything, and he went with, you underestimate my power, huh, bud? All right, sure. And then, like I said, he proceeds to have all 3 of his limbs chopped off. That worked out well. I wonder what professional pumpkin carvers are like. What do Pinterest and like TikTok pumpkin carvers do to like speed up this process? There's no way that what I'm doing right now is the way that like, there's no way this is the fastest way to do this, right? There must be some sort of specific tool you can use to carve off specifically the skin of the pumpkin a hell of a lot faster than what I'm doing right now. Because this is working, sure, but I think that first pumpkin took me like maybe at most like what, 45 minutes. The second one's taken me at least like an hour and 15 up to this point. It's alright, streamer. It's gonna be worth it. Okay, whatever. The entire third movie is a meme you love rewatching and laughing the whole time. Dude, I was obsessed, like not even because of like the memes, but just like unironically obsessed with that third Star Wars, like the prequel, third prequel. For like 2 years after it came out. I would watch that shit, I swear, like a couple of times a week. Like, I remember, like, my parents would come home from work and I'd just be sitting there watching Revenge of the Sith on TV and they were just like, again? I was like, yeah, we're about to get to the part! Like, even if the entire movie is kind of, like you said, literally just a meme, there's so many, like, especially as, like, a 13-year-old kid, so many badass parts of that movie where it's like, oh shit, General Grievous swinging 4 lightsabers at the same time, that's cool! Or, you know, like, oh shit, Yoda's fighting Palpatine, or, oh shit, it's the lava fight where they're fighting each other on the lava planet. Or, oh shit, Anakin's killing the younglings. Like, that movie, like, despite the fact that, like, the dialogue is cheesy as fuck, and, like, overall, just, it's, I don't know, it's got George Lucas dialogue, which is terrible. There's no denying, like, that entire movie has just, like, a whole bunch of just absolutely amazing set pieces. It's like, it's the ultimate Star Wars eye candy movie. It's just the ultimate, like, Star Wars wet dream of watching all the Star Wars badass shit just take place on screen. Yeah, spoilers, by the way. I don't know. Palpatine and Anakin are evil, and Anakin becomes Darth Vader. I know. Big 2024 spoilers. Sorry, boys. Just cool as fuck all around, even with the jokes nowadays. Yeah, but like the funny thing is that movie nowadays it's got like a second life because of the memes. Even if like the dialogue on its own, just without the memes, is cheesy as fuck and terrible. Like whenever I watch the movie now, and I don't think I've probably watched that movie now in like 5 or so years, but I remember the last time I watched that movie. You have like a new appreciation for like really all the prequels, but especially the third one, just for how many memes have been spawned from that. And like every like 10 seconds, you're always like the Leo meme, like like there it is, like the meme. He said the thing, and that ironically has saved those movies from being. Because, like, the funny thing is, like, when those movies kind of came out, especially the first and second prequels, like, they were pretty universally considered to be, like, kind of terrible, right? Like, yeah, cool lightsabers and shit, but otherwise, like, dialogue-wise and story-wise, kind of fucking awful. But the memes sort of saved those movies and allowed them to get a second life as, like, you don't take these movies seriously, it's more just, like, it's a giant inside joke of, like, the entire internet community, and that's what still makes them entertaining. You don't have to worry about how terrible like the dialogue actually is, because you can just reference the funny meme picture every 10 seconds instead. Okay, we're getting there, boys. We're getting there. Got all this part. Okay. Yeah, getting there. Just need to do like the final little left side part, and like I guess the inside of the peoples. Tonight I'm gonna have a great time watching it. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it tonight. I mean, boys, like you'll notice I've been saying for the past like week or so of streams, like I'm not streaming tomorrow. That is the thing. I'm not streaming tomorrow. No stream tomorrow, by the way. I know what I'm watching. If super keen eyes might have seen earlier today when you watched my YouTube homepage, you would have seen some Life is Strange stuff on there. The new Life is Strange game is coming out tomorrow, or specifically like midnight tonight. So for me specifically, about 5 hours from now. And Life is Strange is one of my goats. Like, as far as video games are concerned, it's really, like... It's funny, because it's, like... It's not really like any other type of video game or any other video game, like, of my favorite games of all time. It's a super story-based, hipster, female-centric, kind of, I don't know, coming-of-age sort of franchise where it's, like, heavily story-based and a lot of cheesy... young people dialogue, but my god, like the OG Life is Strange is just one of my favorite games of all time. So anyways, the new Life is Strange is coming out tomorrow, and this new game features basically the main protagonist from the first Life is Strange, which was like my favorite one of them all. So I'm kind of fucking hyped. So I'm just taking tomorrow off so I can just appreciate and enjoy that game. I'm gonna have like a giga comfy gamer day where I'm gonna make the same pumpkin chili that I made from last year's stream where I made the pumpkin chili, and I'm going to get out some ultra tasty alcohol. I've been saving up some special bottles of stuff for specifically tomorrow. I'm just gonna have like a comfy gamer day where I just play Life is Strange tomorrow and enjoy the new game with like the OG character that I have fond memories of when I first played that game. All right, oh, we're so close to done. Just this last little section. Let's go, baby. Scissoring Poggers. Yeah, not sorry, by the way. I will play this game on stream as well. My first playthrough, I'm doing for myself. I'm gonna do that one off stream. I appreciate it for the first time on my own. But I will do my second playthrough on stream. So look forward to some more comfy NA hour streams coming within the next few weeks of the new Life is Strange game. Because yes, of course, we got to feature some little scissor sister action, if you will. I'm going to that game blind, by the way. Like, the trailers have come out, and I'm sure there's plenty of details on it, but, like, literally, like, when I saw that game was announced and when I saw that who the main character was going to be, I was like, all right, I'm sold. I already know that I'm going to play this, so I've not watched any trailers, I've not looked at any sort of promo material, I've not looked at any content related to that game. I just know that, like, okay, I know who the main character is, and it's a Life is Strange game. I'm fucking in, boys. Good enough for me. Okay. Boys, I think we're just about there. I think all I need to do is carve, like, the middle of the peoples, and I think we're done. NA streams Poggers. I know, it's been a while at this point. Definitely has been a hot minute, but definitely gonna do some NA streams in the next few weeks, like I said. Should be 5 I think the game is 5 episodes, right? So we can, in theory, split it into 5 separate NA comfy streams. What's up, Hot Cakes? Coming out with the tier 1 sub for... Holy shit, you... 6 years? That's 72 months. That would equal 6 years, right? I think you're the first ever 6-year sub on this channel. I know for sure Zakir's been here for a long ass time, but did he ever get to 6 years? We did it? Holy shit, man. I mean, you literally have the tag of like one of my, like the first 10 subscribers to my channel ever. So obviously you're an OG. I mean, you don't have to, I don't need to remind you of that. Back from the fucking Rebirth days. Thank you, dude. As always, your sub will go directly to the Hot Pockets, Doritos, and OG Rebirth Fund. That was a simpler time, man. Like, I enjoy the state of the game nowadays. I have fun playing the game nowadays, but man, when we played on Rebirth back in like the comfy private server days, streaming to like 10 people, what a fucking time that was, man. Hope all is good. Hope everything is well out in shit, hold on, not Philadelphia, right? Yeah, Philadelphia. I remember that. And hopefully you two are enjoying this comfy fall season that I'm finally happy is here. Hope you bought me a year's worth of Hot Pockets and Doritos. I'd say after about literally 6 years of subbing, which that makes me feel really old because like 6 years ago was 2018. Jesus. I'd like to think that at this point, yeah, I've definitely bought some Scotch bottles in your honor. Thank you, dude. Seriously. After all this time, glad to still be able to hang out with you, dude. You're like the OGest of OGs. Alright, so we're carving out the little center here. Alright, I wish it was like completely dark, honestly. I thought it was gonna be, what time is it now? 7. I kind of assumed it was gonna be dark by now. I don't know why it's because sun, set faster. What the fuck? What's going on here? I assumed at this point it would get like the full... We'd have the full darkness treatment to see the Poggers pumpkin, but that being said, I'm very excited for the money shot that's coming up here. Let's put it that way. Although I would like to find a way, like we talked about this earlier, right? Like to be able to scrub off the Sharpie from the pumpkin here. Because, like, you can still see the outline of the Sharpie, which, like, it's not the end of the world, but feels like it does take away from this maybe a little bit. Still summer? Well, it's not still summer. I mean, like, at least where I live right now, like, today is, like, definitively fall weather. It's amazing. Okay. Looks pretty good, man. Looks pretty good. Try the lighter. No, at this point, we're close enough to the point where I don't want to do the lighter. I just want to, like, I want to light a candle in there and see, like, the real thing. Oh, I haven't drank enough since I've been sitting here, like, kind of very precisely trying to do this. Alright, let me wet a paper towel and see if I can wipe up some of the Sharpie. But, okay, on camera here, I put this at the correct angle. How we look? I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, all right, yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. Let me wet some paper towel, see if I can wipe off the Sharpie a little bit, and then we'll I'll put the candle in there. We'll light it up and see what it looks like. All right. All right. Shit. By the way, we still have a third pumpkin left, and that's up to Chad. If we want to create an exciting third pumpkin, I'm open to ideas. I was only going to do like the basic bitch pumpkin and the Poggers pumpkin, but the third one, I'm up for suggestions if you guys like. I mean, it doesn't work super well, but I guess I was using my fingernail, or I'll also do a little scraping. I guess that works too. Sure. You only get like the first money shot only happens once, right? That's why I'm trying to get this looking like perfect before I send the lit up candle inside. Let Dali suck? As hilarious as that would be, I'm curious as to how you guys would want me to create that into a carved pumpkin. I'm not sure I'm capable of carving an animated GIF into a pumpkin. That would be quite the accomplishment. Give me like a static image that I could do. I mean, I guess we already have the Poggers pumpkin, right? And like in theory, I guess we could just create a pumpkin that's like, we could literally just carve out wreck, or like I mean, recklessness would probably be a long word to carve out. We could do like wreck, put it next to the Poggers pumpkin. Just saying. Frozen Joel. Joel, I mean, I don't know, that's a level of artistic skill that I'm pretty sure I cannot pull off. I'm even kind of surprised I was able to pull off what we're doing right here, TBH. Come on, get the Sharpie off there. Okay, there we go. Okay, got that part off the eyes. Let me just get the little Sharpie off the mouth. That comes up a hell of a lot easier for some reason. Okay. Wait. All right, there we go. There we go. Nice. All right, I think we're about ready for the money shot, boys and girls. All right, here we go. We ready? Let me turn off the lights that I have on, okay? Let me make sure, first things first, it's the proper camera angle. A little more this way. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. Okay, there we go. Yes! Okay, cool. Let me put it here so you can see like the reference one in the background. Alright, cool. Alright, so I did buy some ultra cheap as fuck candles earlier. And we can light one of those up, put it in there. Okay. Good little nice $1 Walmart candle right here. Nice. I think we should put that closer to the back so that way it's not showing up actually on cam. Alright, let me turn the lights off. Alright, you know what? No, I'm going to leave you guys in further suspense. I got to take a piss first. Let me take a piss. I don't want to suffer while I light this up. I'm going to let Joel keep you company here for a second, okay? Hey, buddy. Also gonna leave the mic here, so to not give you piss audio. Be right. All right. Yeah. Oh, shit. There we go. Put that there. All right. Okay, so first things first. Actually, before I even light that candle, we'll light up this one back here, since that was our OG one, right? Let's do it. Honestly, when it comes to actual decorations around the place that I live in, I don't usually do anything at all. I'm kind of like a boring solo bachelor living in a place that doesn't need to be decorated, because why would you decorate things when no one else ever enters your living space? But that being said, come on. Okay. Ah, look at that. That feels like it's actually not that exciting. But, well, if it was completely dark outside, it'd definitely be cooler, but it's not. Oh, shit, I gotta turn another light off. Okay, hold on. Is that better? Debatable, but okay, whatever. Better. Ugh. Whatever, still festive, fuck it. Alright, turn off the sun. Yeah, it's still, what is it, like 7? I thought it was supposed to be dark by now. I could have sworn that it was like totally dark by like 7 p.m. at this time of year, but apparently it's still, this literally proves how like not often I go outside, because I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be dark by like 7, 2 hours into the stream, yeah, I'll be good. And then naturally it's still like sort of barely, I mean, like the camera accentuates, it's not actually that light out at this point, but the camera is built to like make it so the lighting is good, right? So it's trying to make the lighting still pretty good outside. It's actually pretty dark at this point, but you can't really tell through the camera. Anyways, we ready for the money shot? Ready for the Poggers pumpkin to be lit up? That's good. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Totally dark here in the East Coast. Yeah, like I'm literally on the edge of the Eastern to Central time zone. Like if I literally drive like 20 minutes or 30 minutes to the west, I'll enter Central time zone. So yeah, not quite dark where I'm at yet. Anyways. Come on. Fire, lights, baby, come on. There you go. All right, put that on there. How are we looking? Are we pogging, chat? Are we pogging? Okay, yeah, it's shining through a little bit. Now, once again, I think this would benefit more if it was like completely dark, but like, that being said, that looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Okay, okay. Hold on, like, I want to be able to show chat in the background. I wish I had the emotes activated. I don't right now, but you'll have to take my word for it, I guess. That's pretty good. All right, let me give you a little close up here. Okay, okay. Right? I mean, like, you literally have the comparison right next to it, right? I'd say that's pretty good. I like the translucent look is definitely working. It's definitely doing its thing, right? I like rotate this maybe like a tiny bit this way. Recklessness, poggers. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to get the translucent look correct, but I need this to be. I need it to be completely dark outside. I think what I'll do is I'll leave this out here, and maybe take another picture once it's dark. But that being said, maybe let me move the candle a little bit. Let me move this a little bit closer to the center. Where the fuck's the lighter? Shit. Oh, there it is. Oh. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Sure. Hey, you know what? I'd say that that's pretty good right there. I'd say its mouth. I mean, like, I don't know. Isn't the mouth like the exact? I mean, okay. Look, could I have like slightly sculpted it a tiny bit better? Sure, but otherwise, like, I think it's pretty good. I think like it's matching the aesthetic. Like in a perfect world, I guess this part would be like, you know, yellow, kind of like the emote is right here, right? But overall, it's got like the same sort of contrast, right? The eyes have like the same sort of shape to them. Yeah, yeah. Now, I think what I'll do, like I said, is once it's dark outside, I'm gonna take a picture of this. I bet I can even make my own emote of like poggers, like what would I call it? Like pumpkers, maybe? Some pumpkers. Pretty good. Recklessness, pumpkers. This candle's not great. Turns out a ultra cheap Walmart candle, not ultra bright. Imagine that. Turns out, yeah, you kind of need more of a substantial candle in there. What? That being said, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right, nice. Oh, well, there we go. The Poggers pumpkin. There you go. I'm actually pretty pleased with that result. I was not really sure how well I was going to be able to recreate the look of the emote. I wasn't really sure how well it turned out like on camera, but that's not bad, man. That's not bad. I think it conveys the general emotion that you're trying to convey, right? Like, as far as like what you're trying to... When you look at what you're trying to replicate, I see that, I'm just like, yep, I recognize that, absolutely. Delicious pumpkin beer, by the way. Buddy. Alright, cool. Well, chat, shit, like, you want to make a third one? 10 out of 10 first time? Yeah, exactly. For a person who doesn't know what the... Oh, man, holy shit. Alright, let me just point out how amazing this sunset looks. Sorry, this has nothing to do with stream content, but like, is that not a fucking comfy sunset right there? Holy shit, look at that. Damn. You know, I love fall, man. Like, I'm not saying like the sunset can't occur during other seasons of the year, but that's comfy, dude. That's some, as the kids would say, some poggers lighting, if you will. The camera doesn't even do it justice. I'm seeing with my own eyeballs like this brilliant shade of red. I know you guys can see something that's still pretty cool, but... Oh, that's comfy, dude. That's comfy. Alright, well, chat, like I said, I'm going to leave it up to you guys. What do you want to do for the third pumpkin? We've still got another one. We've still got a whole-ass pumpkin that we can carve. Oh! Yeah, we got that. And, this pumpkin was originally kind of being saved for like a backup pumpkin in case I kind of messed up like the first couple, but the first couple ended up turning out like pretty good. So now I'm just like, well, we can make the third one into something, but I'm gonna leave this up to chat, like, as to what we want to carve into it. Now, you gotta keep something, like, make it reasonable, right? Make it something I can actually carve, but like, Bloodthirst icon would be amazing but difficult? Yeah, that'd be tough. I agree, that'd look cool as fuck, but now, at the very least, I do have a better understanding of how to create, like, the translucent look. That, like, that's something that I was kind of not sure about, but now that I've kind of done it, I can... Now that I kind of understand how it works... And even literally, like, once it's lit, I can even see, like, the spots I need to, like, scrape off a little bit more. But yeah, anyways, yeah, the Bloodthirst, I don't know, that would be a lot of work, admittedly, but that would be cool. And now that I kind of understand how to do it, I've got a little bit more confidence as to how I would do literally anything else. But Bloodthirst does seem a little complex. You're not wrong about that. It'd be a little much for sure. Wind Fury Totem? You guys gotta keep it simple. It's gotta be something like very basic, kind of like, you know, literally the Poggers emote, right? Like, it's just a mouth and like some eyes. Even that took me a long ass time. Not something super complicated, ideally. Why is there no fence to my neighbors? What's stopping them from taking a shit on my side? Well, first things first, you gotta realize I'm on the second floor, not on the first floor, so I live in an apartment complex. It's not like it's something I can enforce. I have no... This is the only outside space that I have that's like part of my property, is this balcony, and I don't have like a... None of this grass would be considered to be like part of my property that I pay for, so unfortunately. Like, and I remember... For the most part, that's fine, but like it does make me sad because like sometimes I would just love to have some bonfires like out in the little open grass area here, but like technically none of that is like part of my property that I pay for, so I can't. Feels bad, man. Anyways. Okay, let me inspect the bloodlust icon. How... Oh, it's bloodlust or bloodthirst, they're the same, right? Loud neighbors left. Now, thankfully nowadays I don't really have any loud neighbor problems. The neighbor that used to live below me was obnoxious as fuck, and that was the neighbor that lived next to me for like the first like 4 years of me living here. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's making noise. Fuck off. But thankfully nowadays some new dude moved in, I think last year, and he's thankfully much less obnoxious. He does tend to get a little bit loud, specifically on Sundays, and I can kind of tell it's like for NFL Sundays. He invites people over and they get a little rowdy for NFL Sunday games, but that's fine. I can live with that. I'm probably obnoxious while I'm streaming and talking out loud during streams, so like if the worst he does is get a little bbit loud on Sundays for NFL games, like, alright, that's fine. I can live with that. If anything, most of that time I'm streaming anyways, right? Oh, dude, I'm happy. That's good. That looks good, man. Looks good. It worked. I'm happy that the translucent look is actually working. All right, so yeah, what do we want to do? Like my idea that I'm gonna do by default, if nobody else has any good ideas, is I'm literally just going to carve wreck into this pumpkin right here, so we can just like have wreck poggers, right, to complete the whole meme thing, right? Unless somebody has a better idea. But otherwise, recklessness would be kind of fun. I'm literally just gonna like just carve that out and not gonna bother doing the translucent shit because that was a lot of work for this first one. Round this out a little better actually while we have the chance. There we go. No bloodthirst. I think that's just it's pretty complicated, man. I don't know if I'd be able to pull it off in a way that would actually look good. This already is asking a lot. This already was like at the absolute upper limit of what I'm capable of producing in a way that actually looks okay. All right. Yeah, we'll just go with wreck. Like literally, I think I'm literally just going to carve out like the the word wreck. Like, I mean, I guess the more fun thing to do would be recklessness, the whole word, but I'm a little worried that like there's not really enough room on the face of a pumpkin to show off the entire word of recklessness. Wreck is probably pretty easy, so let's do that. Fuck it. Keep it simple for this final one. I'm getting a little intoxicated at this point anyways, so probably no sense in trying to overcomplicate this, because overall, the tough part's already over, right? Oy, 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 oy. Also, my poor chair that I put a bunch of little slidey things at the bottom of. This chair was never meant to be outdoors, so the little slidey pads are getting all out of shape. Sorry. It's supposed to be like one of my indoor dining chairs. Normally I would use one of those camping chairs that I have, but it tends to sit kind of low on the ground. Not great for pumpkin carving. Okay. So let's put this one up on, I guess, the balcony. That's fine, right? Alright. There we go. That'll work. Joel's a little bit in the way, I guess. Alright. Oh, I gotta change the angle of this a little bit, though. Gotta get the proper... We gotta be pogging, right? Is that better? A little bit more, a little bit more. There we go. That's pretty good. Alright, let's move, I'll move Joel a little bit to the left as well. Alright, come on, bud. Hey, buddy. Yeah, no. Alright, tiny bit more. I gotta be very exact about this. Like, I was worried about the 3D angle implications of the pumpkin when I was planning this. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, cool. I'm gonna turn the lights back on so that way I can actually see shit again, because unlike what you're seeing on camera, it's actually really dark at this point, so. All right. Turn this one back on. Well, if anything, you can see it better with this light, actually. It actually looks pretty good. All right, nice. All right, cool. Got a lot of pumpkin shavings now on this table, but that's fine. Doing it in 3 lines, wreck on top, less mid, and ness on the bottom. Recklessness. That's... yeah, that might be doable, actually. Like, recklessness. This is actually the largest of the 3 pumpkins that I had, so actually, that's probably pretty feasible now that you say that. Okay, we can probably do that. Oh, wait. Let me clean off some of these shavings here. Got a lot of orange dust on this table now. Now, the question is, should we just completely cut out chunks of the pumpkin to make it so it's just like it spells recklessness? Yeah, I was gonna say, or do we do the scraping part where we scrape off the thing and make it translucent? The reason why I don't want to make it translucent is that just took forever, so yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. Let me clean off the side of this pumpkin because it's got some dirt on it still. And we'll just cut out a chunk of recklessness on there. Poggers, as they say. Alright. I have so many memories of doing streams on this balcony when it was absolutely cold as balls out here. I'm glad that at least today it's not particularly unpleasant. It's not warm, but it's like I said earlier, like in the high 50s right now, so what I would call maximum comfiness weather. There we go. Alright. I need more beer. I'll be right back. Need to finish this off. I should probably get some water too to balance that shit out. 1 second. Whew. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling a little frosty after those 3 8% beers. No doubt about that. Oy, oy, oy. But I'm enjoying them enough to the point where I'm definitely drinking a fourth one, so that should probably tell you something as to how I'm enjoying these. Okay. Any tap water enjoyers? Am I weird for only ever drinking tap water? I know a lot of people in the US would be like, tap water? Ew, gross. You drink tap water? You gotta use this weird water purifier that he paid $300 for. Oh, that makes the water, it filters out all the cancer and all the STDs that are otherwise contained within tap water. Blah, blah, blah. Nah, straight from the tap is best, dude. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, woof. Tap water is free or is fine regionally. Yeah, like, well, I'm pretty sure, like, as far as like the U.S., I don't know, water safety standards are concerned, like anything that is any tap water in this entire country is like should be deemed safe to drink. Otherwise, it wouldn't be tap water in the first place. Like, I understand, like maybe taste-wise, there's no regulation, but in my life, every time I've drank tap water, it tastes fine. Like maybe it tastes like tap water. That's fine. Yeah, perhaps besides, with the exception of being like Flint, Michigan, I guess. Okay. So. What side of the pumpkin do we want to use here? Maybe like this side. This side seems like a pretty good outward facing side, right? So, yeah, let's cut into this shit. I'm like kind of a pro pumpkin carver now. Kind of know what I'm doing. So first things first, before anything else, we gotta need to, cut off the top, scoop that shit out. Let's go, baby. I'm something of a professional now. I kind of know what I'm doing. Now we're speed running this shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. There we go. Yeah. All right. Nice. Scooper thing. There you are. Satisfying sound. All right. And, yeah, I felt like I was really gingerly and gentle in these ones earlier. We're just gonna kind of like, go full ham in here now. No need to baby this anymore. I know what I'm doing now. Oh, of course. But I could literally just, like, flip this over and just kind of shake this all out. Normally, before, like, for the first show, I try to scoop it out, right, with, like, little... Okay, settle down. With the little scooper thing, but, like, what if I just, like, kind of went, shake it out? That'll probably work. Audio only? What? Huh? Oh. Like I made pumpkin seeds into a snack? Yeah, we kind of discussed at the very start of the stream. I'm gonna keep it real. Pumpkin seeds, like... They're a lot of work for basically no reward. Lyndon was freaking out about this, but, like... Between, like, you gotta clean off all the seeds, like, you gotta clean off all, like, the pumpkin cum off the seeds, and then you gotta bake them, and then, like, once they're baked, like, okay, you gotta, like, extract the seed from the edible part from the outer shell. By the time you do it, that was a lot of work for extremely tiny rewards, because, like, the seeds themselves are, like, microscopically tiny. And, whenever I was a kid and my dad would bake all the pumpkin seeds, it would always just be, like, one of those things where he would have, like, 3 or 4 of them and be like, alright, that was a lot of work, I'm good, that was fine, that was enough. So, nah, I'm good, dog. I'm just gonna throw these all away. If you out there are sad because you love pumpkin seeds, good for you. I'm sorry. Go buy your own pumpkin. You can bake your own pumpkin seeds. I'm gonna pass on that personally. Ugh. I'm gonna continue drinking the beer made from the pumpkin instead. Now, don't get me wrong. If somebody else wants to extract all the pumpkin seeds, bake them, and like take out the seed from the little shell and just like hand them to me in a giant jar, sure, I'll fuck with that, absolutely. But the entire process to get to the point where we're ready to like eat the tiny, tiny little seed, nah, dude, I'm good. I'm good. Alright, this one's looking pretty good on the inside now. Our, let's call it an expedited scraping process got the job done. Wait, come on. Come on, come on. These few rogue seeds inside that are being very uncooperative. Not like it's the end of the world if we have a few seeds left in there, but it kind of bothers me when I see like literally any left in there. Come on, fuck off. Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright, there we go. Come on, buddy. Alright. Cool. Yeah, looking good. That looks like some pump cussy to me as far as I'm concerned. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright. Can I carve the Ren buff into a pumpkin? That's the first actually like sort of cool idea that I've heard that isn't just like something way too hard. But the Ren icon, let's see here. Because it's already the correct color, right? I appreciate that. Classic WoW Ren buff. How difficult would this be to carve into the side of a pumpkin? I never seen the icon, man. Come on. Google's giving me all this like weird screenshot shit. Like literally, I just need like the Ren buff icon. Oh my god! Imagine like, ugh. Oh. Oh. Huh? Oh. Oh. Sorry. I probably just find our WoW head actually. Hold on. I should get this shit out of here. So I could just, I guess, go to WoWhead and search War Chief's Blessing, right? Stormrend Poggers is very not Poggers, alright? Imagine having that cringe-ass buff on some server you play on. Not a good look. War Chief's Blessing. There you are. That was easy. So it'd have to be a bunch of, like, mountains, right? Yeah, I don't know how easy that would be. The icon... No. I know there's a way to like in WoW to like open up the icons picture. Oni buff would be cooler. I agree, but like you guys are getting like way too creative for what I'm capable of actually creating. Yeah, I don't think you can actually open up the picture is the problem. If you guys can find me a picture I can open the direct link to of the WCB icon, I don't know, that'd be really tough. I mean, I'm looking at the icon myself. I know it's really small to your guys' perspective right now, but that'd be difficult to actually create in reality. And I agree, the Ani icon would also look really cool, but once again, like the skill level required to create that would probably be above my pay grade. Especially because I'm not looking to be here for another 2 hours or so. All good, homie. Just always enjoy watching my world buffed pumpkin. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, that'd be, I mean, that's cool. I agree. Once again, how do you open this? I have no idea. Is this? Oh shit, there we go, okay. Yeah, that is cool, I agree, but that'd be hard. This one, no, wait, not that one. Yeah, that one, once again, would agree, would look cool, but it'd be tough. Also, I'm not really sure I could create something that would like look like actually recognizable. Not like when you saw it would be like, oh, that's a Ren buff icon, obviously. I'm gonna stick to the recklessness. I think we'll keep it simple for this last one. Not only because I doubt my abilities to create something cooler than that, but also because a little intoxicated, and we already kind of created the quote-quote hard one right there, right? Alright, we're just gonna make something that says wreck. Maybe recklessness, let's see. Where's my Sharpie? It's right here somewhere. There it is. Hello. Alright. Whew. Seriously, I think the bloodthirst will be easy. Link the bloodthirst actual like icon, not like some weird YouTube video. Tempting. Maybe next pumpkin carving stream. Okay. Here's all the icons. Whoa. Oh, no, that's a lot, dude. These are all difficult. The Poggers pumpkin looks clean as fuck. Right? Right? I'm kind of proud of that one, honestly. That one actually looks like, it looks like the emote, like literally. Looks good. I agree. Now let's literally just do recklessness, okay? You're like in a weak aura? Bruh. Bruh. It'd be hard, man. Like, I mean, I guess what you're saying would be like, I agree, like the shape of what you could make, like the outer shape would be like doable, but the part I'd be struggling with is like the inside portion, right? The two eyes, because without the two eyes, it doesn't really look recognizable enough. Hold on, can I open this in a new tab? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I agree that the outer shape would be doable, for sure. But the question is, how would you make the inner eyes? I mean, yes, I could do like the shit where like I did with like the Poggers thing, where it's like translucent, right? But the issue is that like that took a long ass time, and if I'm being frankly honest, I don't feel like taking that much time for the last one. You're having a strong IPA for me right now? Hell yeah, dude. Cheers. I'll drink to that. What about just the warrior sword icon? Yeah. You guys are saying all this stuff as if it's like so simple to just carve that. It's gotta be something that's like going to be a very simple outline, right? Like anything that has like sort of different colors or different like shadings or layers to it is difficult on a pumpkin, where it's just kind of like black and white. Like either it's lit or it's not, and that's it. Yeah. No, the bloodthirst, like you could do the basic outer shape. But the problem is, if you wanted to create that full thing right there, the Horde logo. The problem, okay, like the issue, okay, let me look, I can look that up, hold on. I think the problem is that, like, if there's anything, like, on the inside that needs to be free floating, that's a problem for a pumpkin because of, you know, physics. Yeah, so, oh, this is what you're talking about, right? This. Well, okay, hold on. What's up, Turbo Schwag, coming in out of the Prime 7 after 38 months. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So we'll go directly to the Hot Box Doritos and Pumpkin Fund. Okay, hold on. So you could cut that out right here, I guess, and then like have the middle portion still, and cut out the middle. Okay, hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, just the red part. Yeah, you could just cut out the red part, right? I mean, this is not like the easiest outline ever, I will admit. Like, this kind of definitely tests my my art skills, but okay. You know what? I think we can do this. We can do this, right? We can represent our true roots. Okay, let's try it. I can do this. Maybe. We'll see. That's questionable. Well, yeah, fuck it. We'll try it. We'll try it. All right. Oh, streamer. I'm not, but by the way, for those tuning in like maybe now or late, I'm not an artsy person, right? So my ability to even like copy the outline of this Horde logo is questionable, but let's see what we can do. Okay. So out like that, and then in like this. You have to go like that. And then like in like that. Like down there. Little point down here. Okay. That looks generically correct. Okay. And like back up here. And up here makes a point. Oh, shit. Okay. Hold on, I think I can do this. Comes down to here. Inwards this way. Out to like there. To a point down here. Comes down there to do a little loop like that. Okay, comes less lower than the other side, so like more like down here. And then just back around for the circle. Okay. I mean, like I should, I mean, that's pretty good. And like the middle is like kind of like a little diamond sort of thing. So like that, a little concave in there, so like that, and then that. All right, that chats, that look okay. That looks okay, right? Did I nail it? Let me see this on cam. Yeah, okay. Oh. I'd say that's a decent-ish approximation of the Horde symbol, right? And I can just trace this with a knife, right? A little wide, but it's good. Yeah, I agree. Maybe perhaps a little wider than the... Yeah, shit, you're right. It was supposed to probably go more inwards like this, but like, whatever. I'm going to qualify that as close enough. The base on the loop is a little wide. Yeah. Well, shit. I mean, can I fix that? You're right. I agree with what you're saying. It's supposed to go like more like inwards this way. Okay, hold on. Now we can fix this. Fuck it, we can fix it. We've learned in the past that it's possible to wipe this shit off. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Nah, yeah, if we're gonna do this, we should do it right. I agree. It's good. It's good, but it's not great. Hold on. Let me... Let's try this little part here. I agree that it should like kind of like loop in more this way. The top is good. I think we nailed the top. The bottom is a little scuffed. Yeah, no, not the whole thing. Don't worry. Just the bottom part. Sorry, I keep looking up that way. I just see that, and every time I see it, I'm just like, poggers! I just like can't help but say it like out loud. Just a little skinnier, yeah, exactly. Needs to take some Ozempic real quick, and then it'll be good to go. Right now, it's a bit of a, that's a thick Horde symbol. We want the Ozempic Horde symbol. Alright. And then, yeah, we should, I'm gonna wipe out this side as well. Yeah, you're right, it needs to curve more inwards. Dali spit emote when? Can I just go and, I've said this before on stream, I'll say it again. Can I just go and say that, like, I'm really annoyed by the fact that anything having to do with spitting nowadays, just immediately, like, people just go, like, oh, you're referencing the Hawk Tuh meme. Which, don't get me wrong, the Hawk Tuh meme I find to be mildly entertaining. But, like, the fact that everybody references that and only that when it comes to literally anything having to do with spitting nowadays, I find to be, like, kind of, I don't know. It's a bit insulting to the entire idea of spitting in the first place, because there's more to spitting than just spitting on some guy's dick for a sloppier BJ, right? Come on, chat. When I'm spitting on someone because I hate them or because, like, I want to disrespect them, it's not the same as doing the Hawk Tuh, and everybody's just like, oh, he made the spitting noise. Sorry, this is the whole thing. It's the whole thing. Sorry, but let's not let Hawk Tuh girl just, like, completely replace all spitting related memes in the future, please. We're better than that, chat. We're more cultured than that. Okay, let's try this again. That's my spitting rant, yeah, exactly. Alright. So, okay, let's just angle this a little bit more inwards and I think we're Gucci. Another snot rocket, it's time. Shit. Oh my. Yep, there we go. That'll do it. Whew. It's starting to get a little chilly out here, not gonna lie. Oh. Alright. Oh my god. Okay, I need to go on a rescue mission. Jesus Christ, Joel, I'm so fucking sorry. No! Joel! Oh, you're okay, bud. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. You're okay. You're okay. It's gonna be fine. You're okay. Oh, I got you, bud. All right, yeah. Okay. I got him. I got him. I got him. Oh. Okay. Oh, you're okay, little buddy. Oh. It's all right. The good news is the advantage of being a stuffed animal fish is that if you take a 15-foot fall, you're fine. Hey, little buddy. See, he's fine, boys. He's fine. All right. Hey, buddy. You're good. You're good. All right. Hold on. Let's move the poggers back. All right. Hey, buddy. All right. Stay. Okay. Anyways, Joel's fine. You're good, bud. All right. Anyways, beer first. Now I'm like, it's funny. Like I'm actually paranoid about like, does the Poggers pumpkin look like it's the correct angle? No, it's not. All right, there we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Oh yeah. All right. Let's. Where'd that Sharpie go? Way over here. Okay. Let's try the. Make this a little skinnier here at the bottom. So it's supposed to go like more this direction, right? Okay, so it goes out like this way, and then down here. Okay. And then the other side, like angles in this way. Down to like here. There we go, that's better. Yeah, there we go. That looks good, right? Joel didn't die. He was enjoying some skydiving. He's an adventure seeker. There we go. Looks pretty good, right? Yeah, that was better. That's better. All right. Question is, can we carve that in a way that looks like legit? Let's see. Because this one, not what I'd call an ultra simple carve job, but all right. Let's do the outside first, I guess. Okay. Fuck it. Just give it a shot. All right. I'm gonna move wobbly things off the table. Okay. Oi, oi, come on. A little difficult to create like rounded angles here. Child of you. Hey, you know what? Joel's just a thrill seeker, right? I'm a very responsible parent who's trying to take care of Joel, and Joel's the one that's trying to fly off of cliffs like that, right? The nice part about being Joel as a stuffed animal is he's a nice and padded fish if he lands like 15 feet above where he fell. He has a nice soft, padded, comfy landing. Okay, you're good, right, bud? Of course you are. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Well, that's not quite the shape I was going for, but close enough. Okay. Okay. By the way, now as it especially gets darker, now those pumpkins are looking good. I'm gonna turn the lights off one more time once the this one's done right here. We'll showcase all of them. I'm thinking it's gonna be pretty good looking now with the lights off. Now that the sun is pretty much fully down, it's pretty much fully dark outside. Oh, come on. Alright. Like we're like halfway there. What's up, Lido coming up with the gifted tier 1 sub to Yuffie. Oh shit. Yuffie, that cheap motherfucker, not subscribed this entire time. Number 1, how dare you? But number 2, much appreciated. The sub will go directly to the Hot Pockets, Doritos, and Poggers Fund. Appreciate you as always. Okay. Oh, forearms are gonna be so sore tomorrow. No, yeah, I didn't quite cut along the line quite like we were supposed to there, but I guess I can actually fix this. Hold on. There we go. Okay. I think I'm gonna finish by cutting off like the top here. That's fine. Cut into myself so that way if I slip and my hand falls out of the pumpkin, I just go directly into my throat. Okay. Wait. All right. Home stretch, baby. Almost there. Funny, I'm trying to like cut along these like exact lines that I drew, even though these lines that I drew were like super scuffed and super approximate. Alright, but I'm trying to follow this shit like it's gospel. Okay. And... okay, I think this entire outer portion is now officially cut out. But before I push this out, let's go ahead and do the inner portion as well, like the little diamond part, just to be able to get the money shot all at once. What talent build is this? I think this would be one of those meme specs, like one of those specs that's off to the sides, like not really being useful in a raid, but at least like they're showing off their artsiness, right? So maybe something like a Shadow Priest or a Boomkin. Somebody that basically shows off like a skill that's completely fucking worthless, but at least they're artsy and they feel like they're making a difference, right? Even if they're not. Kind of just describes art majors in general, just artsy people. Do you actually contribute anything to society? Not really. But do you pretend to, and you talk about like what you do is more important than it actually is? Yeah, obviously. Oh, I put up shadow weaving. Yeah, obviously I'm important and very, very essential to the raid. Oh, yeah, I bring a 3% crit buff. Clearly I'm useful. I promise I contribute to society. Of course I do. You should totally bring me and include me. Okay, here we go. I think we're good. So, like, poke. Oh. And then push. Oh. Okay, clearly I'm... oh. Hold on, let me just cut some segments in the middle here and make this easier to... maybe I should actually just push outwards. Hold on. Oh, don't do that. Okay. Need... want the middle to stay in, just want the outer portion to come out. I'm realizing now it's going to be less stable than I was thinking, so careful, SpongeBob. Oh, okay, nice. And then get this part. How are we looking here? Come on, baby. Come on. Well, some parts still not completely... okay. I'm performing a cranlomotomy while drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm like buzzed. Chat, I don't think within any sort of... I don't think in any recent... oh, okay, that's not true. The only stream I've been super drunk in, like, any time within the past, like, 3 years, I think has been the July 4th stream this past year. That one I was legitimately hammered. Right now I'm, like, buzzed, but not, like, drunk. Alright, there we go. Nice. Let's see if we can clean this up a little bit. It looks pretty good. Okay. Exactly what a drunk person would say? No, I mean... drunk me, I felt drunk me this past Saturday. I was definitely thoroughly drunk on Saturday, but right now, like, I'm just feeling nice and frosty, nice and good. Yeah, good buzz, exactly. Yeah. Feeling like a healthy level of intoxication, but not like I'm gonna feel bad tomorrow level of intoxication, if that makes sense.
I don't get what
if you know, you know. There's a difference. There's a difference between just like good level of buzzed and just like shit-faced, uh-oh, tomorrow's gonna be a problem sort of feeling. Tomorrow, I don't want tomorrow to be a problem. Tomorrow's my comfy day off where I'm just having some me time. Maybe just like a all-day goon sesh. Alright. Figurative goon sesh, not a real one. Okay.
What a fucking liar, dude.
Okay.
What a fucking Weasley little
should clean up the sides just so that way the Sharpie isn't super apparent, but otherwise I think if we toss the candle in and light it up, I think it's gonna look pretty good. Alright. Full fucking Vis, boys, I don't care what it takes. Yes, sir. Sorry, I can't really actually hear that shit being said by the computer because I'm not actually near my computer, but I see the things going through in chat. I will say, the pumpkin ale is very tasty. The the brewery, I think it was like, what was it? Schlafly? Yeah, Schlafly. Never heard of them before, never tried anything from there before, but I'll give them props. Their pumpkin ale, quite tasty. Quite tasty indeed. Okay. Get off the last little remnants of the Sharpie here on the sides. Okay. There we go. I think we light her up. Cool. Nice. What's up, Gaders, Jeters, whatever the fuck it's pronounced like. Coming out with the tier 1 sub. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So we'll go directly to the Hot Pockets Doritos and professional pumpkin carver streamer fun thing man person. Appreciate you, dude. All right. Get out our final basic bitch candle here. And I think we gotta, I think it's probably time that we showcase all of the pumpkins at the same time, right? So, all right, let me organize these in a fashion where you can see all of them on the table at the same time, and then we'll have the final money shot, and then we can call it a night. Oi, 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 oi. All right. That one there. Poggers! Dude, I'm honestly most proud of this one, if I'm being transparent about this. That one, that was the one that I wanted to make work, and that one already I can kind of tell like is working. All right. Let me make sure the angle's correct here before we. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, cool. Yeah, the Horde symbol, I will admit, is a little okay. Now that I'm looking at this on camera, I realize I need to touch this up a bit, because like the outline is good, but the inner fleshy part is still kind of scuffing it a little bit. So hold on. Where's my main? There it is. Yeah. Hold on. Wait a minute. Don't knock Joel off again. I won't. Don't worry. Yeah, let me touch this up a little bit. If we're gonna do this, we gotta do it right, you know? Gotta make sure like the inner flesh doesn't fuck with the overall shape, you know? I'm not blind to the shapes we're trying to make here. Like all of this needs to go. There we go. Okay. There we go. That's better. Better. I agree, by the way, that like a Bloodthirst icon would have been badass. Maybe for next year's pumpkin carving stream, we can try to get a little cute with it. But I think we're gonna do something like a Bloodthirst icon, or really anything that would require like a lot of shading, a lot of like fancy layers. That's the sort of thing you'd have to do an entire stream just dedicated like to one design. You'd have to spend a long ass time making that. Maybe an fartsy person could do it quickly, but for me, that'd be like a type of thing that'd be like a. All right, that's a 3-hour adventure literally on its own. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm quickly realizing like the angle you cut into the pumpkin also matters, because like even if you cut into the outside at the correct angle, if the inside is still showing, then it still like doesn't really fully show what you're trying to convey. There we go, that's better though. Okay, a little of that. A little of that. Okay. Okay. There we go. That's better, actually. That's a lot better. Because originally I was just following the outlines that I drew out of this pumpkin to assume that, like, oh, well, as long as I cut along that, it's going to look good, right? But now that we've actually fucked with it a little bit. Oh, yeah, that's looking good, chat. That's looking good. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Libido beam would be amazing. Yeah, human technology has not yet figured out how to make an animated carved pumpkin yet. We'll update you guys on that one when the technology has hit that point, but at least for now, you guys are gonna have to live with boring static images instead, I'm afraid. Alright, let me scoop all this shit out of here. Okay. There we go. All right. Get our basic bitch candle right here in the lighter that I put somewhere. Where the fuck did I put my lighter? Oh, found it. Okay. Hello. All right. Let me put chat off to the side here. Guess we're roasting pumpkin seeds in that next cooking stream. No, I talked about this earlier, hotcakes. Like, I'm gonna keep it real, dude. Pumpkin seeds, while on their own I don't mind, are fine, are decent. The amount of work you have to put into scooping them out and then cleaning them up and then roasting them and taking them out of the oven and then also extracting them from their shells is a lot of work for very, very little reward. Just not worth it in my eyes. They're like pumpkin seeds, they're fine, but I personally don't see it worth the effort it takes to prep them. They're fine, but not that good. All right, cool. All right, here we go. So let's turn off this light. Okay. Shit. Oh. There we go. Let's turn off that light. Okay. That's already looking good. Come on, baby. Lighter all of a sudden doesn't want to work. Hold on. Why the fuck is the lighter not working? Hello? Oh my fucking god, man. Okay, use the flame from the other pumpkin to make it light. Not sure why it's not. Bro, can you actually just work? Bro? Seriously? Goes out. Okay. Put it this way, maybe. Wait. All right, there we go. There we go. All right. Look at that. Yes, dude. And just like that, we got some nice little themed pumpkins right there. That looks sick. Look at that, boys. Oh shit, now that it's fully dark, now like the sun is fully down, that looks sick as fuck. Like, come on, are we gonna try to argue that that doesn't look super legit? I'm gonna keep it real. The POGGERS pumpkin is my favorite, by far. That is just hilarious. Poggers! But the Horde one actually looks badass and looks legit, and obviously the basic bitch pumpkin looks like a basic bitch pumpkin. Come on, come on. Yeah, okay. That looks cool. Okay. I'm not much of a pumpkin carver. I'm not really a type of person who's like gets artsy fartsy and all, but like I like the Poggers, man. That looks pretty good. Joel in the middle? Oh, I got you, dude. Hold on. Hey, buddy. In fact, hold on here. I can even organize that better in a way where it's like the pumpkins will light up Joel. Oh, yeah. There we go. Right? I guess it's kind of, Joel's kind of backlit, isn't he? But oh well, you get the idea. Joel's still looking nice and spooky. Dude, that looks sick. Okay, okay. So it blocks the candle itself. Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. I'm happy with that. Like I said earlier, I'm not much of an artsy person, so because of that, the fact that I can pull off things that look like relatively like good-ish is a W in my book. Chad, how we thinking? What do you guys, on a scale of 0 to Poggers, what are we thinking here? Does it look okay? Is that all right? Let me turn on the studio light here, just so that way. There we go. Yeah, okay. And Joel's chilling too. Okay, okay. Spooky Joel, exactly. I'm pretty satisfied with that. While, like, I'm sure there's like some pumpkin master artists out there that could do better than this. This is more than enough as far as I'm concerned. Sorry, I keep I'm literally looking at my tiny ass little phone screen, just looking like what it looks like from your guys' perspective. But like in my real perspective, it's a little scuffed. Like the Horde thing, like could have been better, but nah, whatever. It's fine, man. It's fine. Okay, okay. Alrighty, chat. Maybe let me head back to my humble computer cave and we can finish things off. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. That looks good. That looks good. I'm happy. Oi, 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 oi. Whew. Oh. I did it freehand? Yeah, well, not really sure how else you're supposed to do it. Like, not really sure if there's another way besides freehand. Just check Discord before I end. Okay, I'm on Discord. Hold on. Hello. Some people posting about some shitty GDKPs that I don't care about. New wallpaper. That is comfy, dude. Like, I like the little outline of Joel right there, too. Nice, nice. Yeah, yeah, okay, you're right. Like, yes, you're saying, like, you could have done it, like, tracing paper. I mean, like, in my defense, or, well, no, in fairness, I did still, like, make an outline on the outside of the pumpkins, right? But, like, that being said, like, look, if you didn't tell, like, if you just showed this at the average Twitch viewer this, and you didn't tell them what it's supposed to be, like, anybody would know this, right? Like, anybody would recognize that, so that works. This, obviously, just generic basic bitch pumpkin. No need to brag about that one, but, man, like, this is recognizable, right? Like, that looks like the Horde logo to me. All right, cool, cool. Now, that being said, I don't know what I'm gonna do with these, because, like, I'm not really the type of person that has just, like, pumpkins sitting outside of his apartment window, but I'm happy with these. They're satisfying. Okay, cool. Oh, alrighty. I think we can call it a stream right here. Not an ultra long one, but it was never going to be, so it's all Gucci. Fuck it, put them out. Well, the problem is like the outside of my apartment area is literally just like a indoor apartment hallway. I mean, I could, yeah, I could leave them on my balcony, I guess. Like, I could put them on like the little top rail here, I guess, but maybe I will. I don't know. I am going to a friend's house for a quasi-birthday, quasi-Halloween party. I guess I could technically bring these with me, but I don't know. Who shoves up like, here, I got some carved pumpkins that you guys can have, and here's a Horde one that for a game you don't play, and here's a POGGERS pumpkin for that Twitch website that you don't use. Like, I don't know about that, but anyways. Maybe I'll light them on my balcony for the next few nights. I could do that. Let them chill on my balcony. Yeah, maybe. All right, fair. Alrighty. Well, anyways, kids, I guess I'll call the stream right here. That was fun. I enjoyed myself. Honestly, I didn't really know what the result was going to look like. I wasn't really sure if I'd be able to produce something that looked anywhere close to respectable, but I'm happy with this result. I will take this and or YOLO destroy them in a few days for funsies. Well, no, I wouldn't want to destroy these. I'm already too in love with these to want to like fuck them up. Dacky saying Moneyball watch party / birthday party. Dude, a Moneyball watch party would be sort of funny just because I would be so down to shit on that movie the entire time and be like the actually guy the whole time, but we'll save that for a different stream. It's not my birthday, by the way. My birthday is in May, so it's another friend's birthday. But I will say this, though. Next Monday, a week from today, or a week from this very moment right now, we are doing our next cooking stream. It is going to be another seasonal stream, not a stream that's pumpkin carving related. It's going to be a cooking stream, specifically. And I don't want to give too many things away, but I can tell you that if you enjoyed the comfy aspect of this stream, you will enjoy the comfy aspect of next week's cooking stream, because it's going to be fall related again, and like I don't want to give away too much, like I said, but it should be a fun one. From everything that I'm planning, it should be a fun and comfy and enjoyable experience. So that's going to be a week from today. That is the plan. So. Anyways, like I said earlier, no stream tomorrow. Tomorrow, in fact, actually, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna use the the good mic.
Hello, hi, what's up? Hello, your ASMR session has officially begun. Hi.
Yeah, no stream tomorrow. I'm gonna be just a basic bitch and enjoy my Life is Strange day tomorrow, whatever. So, next stream will be on Wednesday. Wednesday's stream will be starting at the regular weekday time of 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 1700 CET. I don't exactly know what we're going to do on Wednesday yet. It's like either Fun Police, Orc Warrior raid, if that raid happens, but right now the signups are looking not promising, so there's also a chance it could be like a Pilla World Tour on Alliance side. One of those two, we'll see. Thursday will be the third $5 plays, DMF speedruns of the recent DMF cycle, so hopefully that one goes well. And the next Friday, we'll probably do Pilla plus Alt Warrior Nax, and the reason is because next Saturday is the little get-together I told you about with friends, so I gotta do the Cringe Friday stream again. I swear it's not a permanent thing, but yeah. Sunday will be the second Fun Police speedrun. Next Monday, like I said, cooking stream. Next Tuesday, probably something. And then starting next Wednesday, like not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after, I'll actually be going on another mini vacation back to California, so that way I can go see the David Gilmour concert with my parents. Wow. That's the next whole little fall schedule or whatever. So. This is my favorite time of year. Like, if I have sporadic streaming this time of year, the reason is because I'm doing a bunch of basic, bitch, enjoyable fall things. Alright, so. Tell me some slack. Knob stream, you heard? I will say this. Like, I don't know exactly when they're going to happen yet, but I will definitely, even if I'm doing my first playthrough of the new Life is Strange game on my own, I will absolutely do a playthrough on stream as well. When I will do them, I'm not sure yet, but I will kind of just announce it whenever I announce it on !point Discord, you know, a place where I'm supposed to stream news, stream announcements, anything. I make sure to ping you guys. It's a place where I'll tell you when the comfy Life is Strange streams will happen. It'll probably be just like a very short notice, like, oh, by the way, I'm doing NA stream hours tonight, gonna do Life is Strange, whatever, blah blah blah. That'll be at some point in the next
in the next 2 weeks. These are some high quality carvings. Thank you, dude. I'm a little proud, to be honest. I wasn't sure how well I'd be able to pull these off, but frankly, I'm happy that all 3 of these are very recognizable. Like, if you look at these, you're like, yes, I know exactly what that's supposed to be. Cool. Anyways, appreciate you guys hanging out. Appreciate you guys keeping chat lively, as always. And if you're NA, have a good rest of the... Wow, I rarely get to say this nowadays. If you're NA, have a good rest of the night. If you're OC, have a good rest of the... Nope. Try it again. If you're NA, have a good rest of the night. If you're EU, have a good rest of the very late night to early morning. If you're OC, have a good rest of the morning. And I will catch you guys on Wednesday for something. We'll see. We'll see. Try the Schlafly Pumpkin Ale. It is tasty. It's also 8%, so it'll get the job done. Later, guys. I'm trying to look like the pumpkin. Bye.